wait for YouTube to catch up. There we go. YouTube to catch up. That's fine. We have audio. I can hear it. Okay. Now, my friends, welcome to the stream. Hope y'all are doing well. We have a very, very specific task in mind tonight. Not entirely sure how long I shall be staying on. I do believe Clutch Simulations is going to be streaming in about 50 minutes or so. So, I do not want to interfere with his, with his stream. However, I do want to take a look at a mod that came out today for PC. Injection Z, how are you, sir? How are things? So, I want to show you this here. So this is the Chrome Big M, which is, as it says, improved. Here is the changelog here. Now this is, it's quite a few months old now. But the reason I have two of them installed. About a day ago, another version came out, which is this one here. So what we're going to do is we're specifically going to take a look at these two Chrome Big M 500s, and we're going to compare them, and we're going to see which one is the best. So we're going to load both of them. If I can find them. New one, how are you, sir? How are things? Right, so let's take a look at the Chrome. So there's one. I have the John Deere DB120. I'm going to be planting some sunflowers. So I do want a pretty beastly piece of equipment to do that. Now, where the hell is the Chrome? Did I miss it? Houston, we have a problem. It's not showing up in the list. Oh dear, that is not good. Why is it not showing up on the list? I wonder if I have to... so I've got that one. Where is the other one? Can anyone see it? What the hell is this thing? It's not that. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, bugger. What are we going to do about that now? It's not there. So we have the improved. Well, where's the other one? You know what? We're just going to select the whole lot and see what happens. What the hell? Let's get into it. Maybe it's there, maybe it's not. If it's not, then, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. Maybe it'll load both of them at the same time. We'll see. Anyways, Noel, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well. I don't know if you have seen this particular mod. Oh, crap, look at that, the time. We're going to have to fast forward here through the night. Let's get the hell out of here. There we go. Hey! Yes. I'm not doing too bad, my friend. Not doing too bad. Right, let's take a look at this stuff. Hopefully it's here. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, only one of them have loaded. I think there must be a configuration issue here. It is not loading. Let me just go to the brand. Maybe it's under the brand. No, only one of them is showing up, I'm afraid. The HyperX Quadrant. Is that a standalone USB microphone? Yeah, we've got a problem here. We're going to have to do something a bit different here. As you can see, I do have both of them here, but they are not going to show up. I assume because they're titled the same. So you know what, we're going to get rid of that one. And let's see what happens. So there it is. This is the new one that came out yesterday. So let's try that again. How is the mic quality? I assume people swear by USB microphones. It doesn't quite suit my setup as yet. I would like to get one in the future, but I'm not quite there. I don't have the right setup to to fully take advantage of a fancy microphone. Oh my God, what is going on? It's not there. Houston, we have a problem. Does anyone know what the issue is? Why that mod isn't showing up? It's on the list, but is not showing up. Where is it on the damn list? Cron Squadron. It is not on the list. And yet it is in my mod folder, but it's not. Give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna have to try and find something here. There is something very, very fishy going on. So just bear with me while I do a little bit of adjusting here. I don't know, perhaps it needs to be unzipped. That's not it. It doesn't need to be unzipped. I wonder if it's because it's been renamed. Okay, let me try and get that. Let's bring this up again. Right, we're going to have to quit the game. Bear with me, because I'm going to have to reinstall the mod. I think it could be because it has been renamed. So I may have to where the hell is this thing? Chrome. Right, okay. Let's try this again. Hey, BK Farms, how are you? How are things? Please bear with me. We're having a few technical issues here that I need to sort out. Okay, there it is. It's on the list now. I wonder if it was, I assume it was because the file was renamed that it wasn't showing up. Hold on a second, let me, if that's the case, then I wonder, can I load the other one? Well, how do I do it if they're both named the same thing? See, if I try to load that in now, it's going to give me a conflict. See, it's going to replace it. How could I get around that? Does anyone have any suggestions how I could get around that? I've got two files, okay, and they're both titled the same. Now, I tried to rename them, you know, one, Big 500M1, and then the other one, but it just won't accept it. So this is the new one. That came out yesterday. It's this one. It's the Krone Big 500M, or Big M500. I've got two versions of this. This one came out yesterday, and then I have another version that, well, you know, it's 7 months old. You know, I want to be able to, you know, compare them side by side, but because they're named the same, you know, the name of the zip file is the same, they're not showing up independently, you know, in the list. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. Try again. Maybe I can. There has to be a way to do this. There must be a way out of here. Probably get a copyright strike now for that. Holy buckets. There must be a way of loading both of these files at the same time. I know Farming Simulator is going to crash on me. Right. So that's one. That's the new one. And there's the other one. Okay. So you can see it there. That's the older version. So they are in the but they, when I go to do this, and I try to select the mod, it's not on the list. Oh, there it is. Look. Oh, it is. There you go. Look. It's there. Excellent. Brilliant. Yay, I got it to work. Okay, now we can start proper. Holy buckets. That took about an hour. I should have done that before I started the stream. I didn't anticipate that. You know, the files wouldn't be showing up. Finally, now we can do it. There we go. Okay, now we can do, now we're rocking and rolling. Let's do this. KKK Krone. Okay, now hopefully they're here. Yes, there we go. All right. Now let's look at the specs. Okay, so one is 270,000. I the mod, the Chrome Big M that was says in improved. I just put it had a Chrome Big M 500, and then I did _1, and then that kind of solved it. So I renamed the file essentially. So look at the specs here. Okay, so 520 horsepower, 970 liters, 70 def at 24 mph, 13.2 meters. Working with is 20 mph. Now outside of the price, so one is 460,000, one is 270. The specs are identical. Now I wonder which one is which though. See, I don't remember which the price of which one is it. So we're going to try and find out and see which is which. There has to be a way of identifying which one is which. So what, as I said, a new modded version came out, and they basically said that they have improved all of the textures. They've made the model to comply with FS19 standards. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to compare both of the mods to see if that is true, which one is the better quality mod. And just on a basic visual inspection, I can't see any difference. I'm wondering if it's the same bloody mod, but just some idiot has tried to pass it off as his own by, renaming it or something. Because I cannot see a difference. But we're gonna compare them side by side. Holy buckets! Oh, we have poplars. Well, I did speed up time, so I guess that makes sense. Well, I suppose I'll just let him do his thing there. No, okay, here we go. Right, now let's move this out of the way. All right, Camp Farms, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'm gonna try and get this done before Clutch starts streaming. So they're both 26 mph. So, as I said, this could probably be a bit boring for you guys, but I'm doing this for myself. I'm trying to see what the differences are. And I really can't see any difference. I suspect that these idiots are trying to pass off someone else's mod as their own, because I cannot see any difference whatsoever. I cannot see any visual difference whatsoever between the two of those. They look absolutely identical. Let's get out and do a close-up Mr. CDP test. Okay, let's look at that there. Let's take a look at this here. What is your opinion, guys? Can you see any difference in this model? Because I certainly can't. Everything is there as it should be. It does look shiny. Let's unfold it. I think someone is playing City Burgers and are trying to pass off a mod as their own. Trying to pass off someone else's work as their own. Now they've adjusted the price, but it's an unrealistic price. So I prefer the one that is 460,000 because that's a more realistic, real world price compared to the 270,000 version. Any differences in cab? 1 second. Let me fold this here first. Let's take a look inside here. So the joystick is animated. Let's go outside. So he does have his hand on the console, as you can see. And it does move back and forward. Let's go inside again. Let's try and get the angles the same. Now obviously there's a lighting difference because the tractor isn't in the same position on the map. But there is no difference. Look at this. Oh, that's interesting. The time corresponds to the in-game time. Look at that. No difference whatsoever. Hold on a second. But that could be a lighting thing. Yeah, it's a lighting thing. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's a lighting issue. This thing is identical, in my opinion. Someone is playing Silly Burgers. There is no difference whatsoever, in my opinion, between the two mods. To me, someone has rebranded, claiming a mod as their own. Now they've lowered the price, obviously, because one, as I said, one was JK. Yeah, so one was 270,000 and one is 460. Right, now I can tell you that one of the reasons I picked this particular mod is because the real world price is more accurate. 460,000 is closer to what you would pay in the real world. I believe they're even more expensive than that. So yeah, to me it looks like someone has been playing silly burgers, trying to re-release a mod that's already been released, and attempting to pass it off as their own. And that is not cool. There is no difference whatsoever between these two mods. I mean, I can even look at the texturing. Okay, I can get right up against it. You can see the kind of imperfections. It's not fully FS19 standards. And I can go to this one and I can do the exact same thing. They are absolutely identical. Now, don't get me wrong, this is a fantastic quality mod, as is. But if you see... No, it depends what you want. If you see the new file for this out, if you want to download it anyways, just to pay the lower price of 270,000 versus 460,000, then by all means have at it. But don't download it thinking it's a different or superior mod, because they're exactly the same. Right, anyway, so that's that. Now, we are going to cut some grass. So we're actually going to do some work here as well. I wasn't going to stream tonight at all. But, I was waiting to see if there was going to be a video from someone today about this particular mod. Because, this is a brilliant piece of kit. It really, really is. And I was genuinely excited that, a new modded version had surfaced. I was reading in patch notes and it says, it's all FS19 standards. So it's excellent. Someone has created, a new version of the model and brought it up to, all the way to FS19 standards. But nope. Douchebags have just essentially just rebranded and reworded things just to make it appear as if they've created something when they haven't. But c'est la vie. It is what it is. It doesn't take away from the fact that it's still a fantastic mod. It is still very, very high quality. There are elements of the mod, I've reviewed this extensively before. There are elements of the mod that are to FS19 standards, and some that are still at FS17 level standards. No, it was a different modder as well. That's the thing. There is a different persons, in the credits. There's someone else listed. I wonder, does this have a SWAT thing? Oh, it does. Now, how do I do that? Does anyone know how I... No. How do I select the... Select wide spreading. Does anyone know how you modify the thingy? The widespread. Widespread. Select working mode with the left control. That's not it. Oh, here we go. Oh, thank you. Excellent. Good man. Oh, I haven't noticed that before. Oh, they do. Look at that. They move in and out. Oh, that is cool. Oh, so widespread, swath dropping, left, and then right. Excellent. And this is on 13.2 meters. Oh, I have to select the engine. Hold on a second. Does anyone know? I wonder, can I put a tether on the back of this. Does anyone know if you can put a tether on the back of this? I have a tether down here, don't I? Where's my tether? I do need to cut a bit of grass because I need to make some hay. I've only got about 300,000 litres left, and these horses, these cows eat a lot. Not in a second. Ooh. Oh, interesting. You know, I always thought this tether needed a PTO. Maybe it doesn't. I mean, there's no PTO on this thing, is there? There isn't. Oh, interesting. Ooh, what's going on here? One second. Why do I get rid of the lights of this thing? Hold on a second. I'm an idiot. There we go. The lights do work. I don't think I tested that before. Let me check the blinkies. Ah, yeah, everything works. That's fine. Can I get in here without killing myself? Ooh. Oh, it does work. Woohoo! Nice. Oh man, what a setup! Look at this. Hold on a second. What? How wide is the tether? Let me check that. Oh, it's 13. Well, I mean, I suppose it's not going to matter, is it? If you're dropping a swath, it's not going to matter how big it is. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Oh, here we go. Holy buckets. Oh, there we go, baby. Look at that. That is sweet. Look at that. That is awesome. It's slightly, you know, if you were dropping just you know, if you didn't have it on swath mode, you know, you'd still probably catch it though. Even though it's like 0.2 meters shorter, I reckon you'd still catch it. So there we go. So this is an awesome little setup, you know, if you're making hay. Now you could use the 18 meter mower that I have, and then the 18 meter Crone Swadro. But I think this is pretty good. This is pretty efficient, you know. You know, I am disappointed that, you know, there hasn't been, you know, an updated or modernized or higher quality version of this mower. Fortunately, you have to deal with idiots trying to pass some other people's work off as their own. But unfortunately, that is the way of things. It's not the first time that has happened in the modding community. There you go. Hey, John Brock, how are you, sir? How are things? So yeah, there we go. This is a, as I said, this is a nice little setup here for doing hay. So I've got 500 cows to feed, which is a heck of a lot. They require 1.75 million litres to fully max out the animals. So they are. I have them fully. I've got grass and I've got silage. So what I've been doing is you can either choose silage or hay. So I've been giving them hay and grass to, you know, to fully feed them. My TMR mixer is slowly but surely producing TMR, but it's a slow process, and to produce 2 million liters of TMR is going to take quite a while. So as I'm producing TMR, I'm storing it. So yeah, so obviously if you were on, you'll have to be on PC. But if you are on PC, if you want to pay $270,000 for this more versus 460,000, then by all means download the new version that came out a couple of days ago or today. But as I said, I personally prefer the one that was valued at 460 because, as I said, it is real world, closer to real world what this more would be. And anyways, enough about that. I unfortunately I did miss Tiny's going away stream this morning. I did post a message on his video afterwards, so I do wish him and his family the very best. I know he's had a rough couple of years. I know he's been struggling to make ends meet, so God willing, the move to Minnesota will bring him and his family, better fortunes. While I have actually been in, I mean, I've never lived in Minnesota, but back in 2002, I actually did visit Minnesota, specifically Chanhassen. Prince, well, may he rest in peace. Prince was having a celebration back in June 2002, where he essentially invited fans from all over the world to, come to his house, so to speak, and he played a series of concerts. I went there for the full week. I went to Paisley Park, saw the shows, the Xenophobia shows. Amazing experience. I got to shake the man's hand, which was very nice of him to do. He held Q&As. He was very funny, genuine man. Sadly missed. Huge fan. But from what I saw of Chanhassen and the areas around Paisley Park, beautiful place. It's kind of, I think it might be, if I had the money, I think Minnesota would be a nice place to live. If you look at some of the stats from the US, it's probably one of the least violent cities in the US. It has one of the lowest crime rates. It has some of the best schools. There are, a lot of positive things. No disrespect to other states in the US, but there are a lot of positive things about Minnesota. Why am I getting that? What is this black line? And Julie, how sir? Hello sir, how are you? How are things? Are you finished up, or are you still going? When is Clutch going live? Does anyone know when Clutch is going live? Or is he live, our rider? Oh, we have a new subscriber. Perrin, Perran. Thank you, sir, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, Perrin. Okay. So, Clutch will probably be going live soon enough. Old timer Dave. How the heck are you, sir? How are things? So yeah, Clutch will be going live in, I don't know, half hour, 25 minutes, something like that. So by all means, everyone should go and check him out. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to end the stream or just continue on. I'll see how I feel. So OTD. I have. If you go back to the start of the stream, I have answered a question about this. This Krone Big M500. They're identical. You know, the older version that I had and the new one that came out, they're absolutely identical. Someone is trying to pass off somebody else's work as their own, which isn't cool. But yeah, they're everything that I've seen, they're absolutely identical. Ah, Tiny, Sir Tiny, how the heck are you, sir? I do not use a wheel, Tiny. How are you getting on, Tiny? Where are you now? Are you still on the road, or have you left yet? Are you heading out? Are you staying overnight in a hotel or something like that? But they have a 1,200 horsepower fast track. I showed it off the other night. That bloody thing nearly killed me. That was an absolute death trap, that machine. Ah, Mr. R.D. Allen. Ah, yes, yes. The Prius driving butthole himself. So he is streaming at the moment, is he? Ah, have at it. But he has a lot of people, though, to be fair to him. He has a lot of people watching him. And you're fine, Tiny. You know, my streams are not. They're not intended for children. So if you are under 13, you should leave now because it isn't aimed at you. No COPPA strikes from me, please. So, by all means, if you wish to swear. So I was delighted. I don't think I've used this setup before. I was delighted that the Big M here works with a tether. That's excellent. That really speeds up the process for me of doing hay. So Julian, what do you think about this, my friend? Would you like something like this on your farm? Did we have this in FS17 on console, or was it on PC only? The Big M500, 13.2 meters. Was that on FS17 on console? Can't remember. What else do we have? Oh, we have stuff down at the bottom. Let me lift that up there. Oh, I'm sure it's not going to make any difference. Right, so we'll just grab this little piece here, and then we'll have to do some wind running, I guess. All right. On one of his YouTube videos, I left a little message from to him from Farmer Min, and yeah, Farmer Min, Farmer Min enjoyed that one. Right, so we're almost done with this now. It's a tiny little section. Yeah, this is a really good moor, though. You know, it really is, and it is very high quality. So that's it. There you go. Full that. For that. Yeah, the Big M500. It's a really, really awesome piece of kit. does the job very nicely. If you have the means and method to get it, I highly recommend it. Now, I no longer need these, so, you know, goodbye. So we should check on... Oh, son of a bitch. Look at this. I hate when this happens. Why does this always happen with workers on this bloody thing? It really is a pain in the ass. He always seems to get stuck right at the ends. Now, does anyone know if uh, if how often do poplars grow? Zeke and Streak, how are you, sir? How are things? My chat died for some reason. I believe the one that you have, Julian, is... Well, I can show you. I have it here. So you've got the big M450. So that's 9.9. So this one here. As I said, this is only on PC. So this one here is 13.2. So this is the older one that I had previously. I've had it for quite a few months. And then, as I said, a new one came out today, which claimed to be higher quality and a different and newly made. But it's identical. There's no difference whatsoever. The only difference is it's cheaper. That's the only difference. The actual models and the specs are absolutely identical. Does anyone know if I... No, I've done the poplars 3 times. Okay, so this is the 3rd time. Does it just keep on growing again and again and again? Or is it just 3 times and done? Does anyone know? Because I haven't done poplars. This is my first time doing poplars. And I don't know if it'll just continue to, you know, keep on growing. Okay, slow down. Let's see, can we get in here? There's a bit of a... Oh, what's he doing? Oh, holy buckets, he's moving. Oh, stop. Stop. Oh, crap, that's not going to be close enough. Yeah, I suppose there's only one way to find out. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this section here alone, and I'll just see will it keep on growing. Ooh, will that fit? It will. Look at that. There you go, my friends. Look at that for skill. I don't know. I just assumed that it would grow 3 times, but as you said, it could probably just keep on growing. I mean, there's no money in wood chips really. As I said before, you only do wood chips just to be doing, you know, something different. I've got over 1 million liters now of wood chips stored. I've got another field where I have planted carrots. I planted a section in sugarcane. So I'm going to have a single field with 3 different crop types growing in it. All right, Julian. Listen, many thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I know that you're at the end of the night for your your farming day, as it were. So have a good sleep, my friend, and God willing, we shall see you tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to be streaming myself. I'll go until I don't go, so to speak. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Uh, right, let's bring this uh, back up and get it washed up. And then I'm going to have to find a planter. Actually, you know what? I'll show you something here, guys. While I have you. Let me show you something. Where is it? There we go. Sorry, planters. Okay. I want to show you something. Here you go. This, my friends, is the John Deere DB120. This is a real-world machine, and it does hold the Guinness Book of Records for the largest planter in the world. This is the DB120. It has a working width of 36 meters, requires 325 horsepower, goes 9 mph. It does do sunflowers. So it does corn, sunflowers, soybeans. It does sugar beets, cotton, and then I have some of the multi-fruits. So you can do, I don't know, peanuts, onion, carrots, hemp. So a lot of the multi-fruits that come with Ricciville. So this thing is an absolute beast. You can also put a seed tank on the back. I did not, Zeke, unfortunately. I was asking OTD about that earlier. But from what I read in one of the comments on DJ Goham's video, it's going to be uploaded to the mod hub next week, anyways. So this has been converted from FS17. It does work. It's a direct drill, so no cultivation required. You do have a few options. You can have flags here in the back with the American flags, Canadian flags, or no flags. Since we are in the USA, we might as well go for that. You have some nice wheel options as well. So you've got standard, you've got heavy duty tracks, tires. So they're an extra 4,000. I believe it changes the wheels inside as well. You can see them there. Yeah, it does. See that? So, holy buckets, we don't have enough money. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. What do we do about that now? I suppose more money. So I do want to plant sunflowers. The leasing cost for this beast is 24,000. It's 476,000 to buy. You're going to need, I'd actually suggest, I may not actually use this tractor. Let me just get this off the field here first. And we'll decide which tractor to use. This is another PC mod here. This is an awesome piece of kit. This is the Unverfirth 332. This is technically it's considered a subsoiler. It is in the subsoiler category. However, what this does is it is a ripper and a cultivator in one. So it plows and cultivates in one pass. So you can see the rippers on the front and then the cultivator section on the back. Each one of these thingies, they all move independently of each other. They're all hinged. So even when I'm driving around, you see that? They all move. It's very, very heavy. You would not use this without twin wheels or you'll just tip over. But it's a very, very nice piece of kit. So it's 10.9 meters and it allows you, it's a straight plow. It's very much like the Weber 6M. So, it allows you to have a straight plow / cultivator in 10.9 meters. But you do need a fairly beastly tractor to move it around, and you definitely need twin wheels. A single wheel tractor, you'll very, very easily tip over. So this is a modded 8330 here. It's very, very nice tractor, very nice. I do love my JCBs, as you all know. I did a review of another one yesterday on my yesterday's live stream. I reviewed the JCB Fast Track 150/180. When I go check that out, I was pretty positive on it, to be honest. Yeah, but look at this thing. Look at that. All these individual pieces, they all move independently. Really, really high quality. It's a big file size as well for this thing. Oh, he's almost finished. Yay! Right, so I think we're going to use this tractor. So this is, you probably all know what this is. This is the Fendt Vario 1000, the 1050. I've modified it to the Challenger Special Edition spec. I've also modified the seat color as well to match. I've got my 3,300 kilogram Fendt weight on the front. So we're going to use this particular tractor with the John Deere. Hey Bern, thank you very much, my friend, for tuning in, and also thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. So, I do like to keep my equipment clean. As much as I like to keep my PC clean in the real world, I also like to keep my equipment clean in-game. It was a pity there was a bit of controversy with the modder, what's his name, Aram modding. I remember there was a bit of controversy about a 1050 and his version of the 1050 was taken off and stuff. People really liked what he did with it. Disappointing to see modders, claiming each other and fighting each other, but it is what it is. Alright Zeke, thank you very much for tuning in, appreciate it. I believe Clutch is live at the moment. If you guys want to check him, go check Clutch out. He is live at the moment. He does actually have the horse. You know that mod that was pulled today? He actually has it. So you might want to go and check it out and see what it's like, you know. I might even end the stream and watch it myself, to be perfectly honest. What do you think about that, guys? Should I end the stream and you guys pop on over to Clutch, or do you want me to continue? I'm not bothered. I mean, I'll just end the stream. I'll continue to play, but I'll just, I'll end the stream. It's up to yourselves. So let's go grab this DB120. I will have to fill it up as well. It does take liquid. There is a method to do this. No. Let's see, can we do this? Do I have to open the tank? Alright, thank you John Brock for tuning in, appreciate it. Let's see if we can get this here. Oh. Well, that's not good, that's not going to work, is it? Such a large piece of equipment that it's quite hard to navigate with it. It's just so large. There's no collision on the building here for some reason. Oldman 102 has decided not to put collisions on the building there. I suppose there was a reason for it. You know what? Let's. I think we could use this to plant this area here. It's such a large piece of kit. Ooh, look at that. I mean, the thing is, I'm fully zoomed out, and it's just taking up the whole bloody page. Look at that. Holy buckets. What an absolute beast. Now, let's select our cotton, sorghum, millet, rice, hemp, coffee, cranberry, hops, carrot, onion, peanut. We're going to go with peanuts. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go with peanuts. I haven't done peanuts yet. Yeah, we are going to go with peanuts, my friends. There we go. Let's let's go to Clutch. Let's see what Clutch is doing.
let's talk to Kmon. He's up and live. There we go. We got him out of his cage finally.
Yeah,
So
let's go up to Clutch and see what Clutch is doing.
Time people out. Whenever we get super chats in there, we time people out. So what we do is I'm gonna throw down an exclamation mark in chat. And what I expect from you guys is one more exclamation mark before the person above you. So I'm gonna put one down. The person after us 2, 3, 4, all the way down we go. All right, folks. Does that make any sense? If it doesn't, don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. You guys ready? Here comes the first one of the night. This one is for Newell. Here you go, guys. Do it, do it, do it. Who's it gonna be tonight? Who's our first victim? Brianna's not it. Newell. Newell.
Newell got timed out.
Bye-bye, Newell. We got Newell right out of the chute for his own super chat. Bye, Newell.
Nice.
K-Bot likes when he does that happen. I mean, you guys usually try to get K-Bot, and this time, it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. All right, kids. Let's do it one more time. We got one for Hayden as well. Hayden's been in here every stream lately, throwing different down. Yeah, I know K-Bot's voice is not as good. Let me change that up. We'll fix it up again. Let's change it. We'll put it back. It's like voice. Yeah, there we go. Awesome.
There we go.
See, I broke it right off the bat. What happened to K-Bot? I think he's back. I think we got him back this time. We broke him. It's funny how that program works. You guys ready? Here we go. We're doing it again.
Right,
one
let's
more
see
time.
if we get this here.
2, and 1. Let's go. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Who are we going to do this time? What are K-Bucks? Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Alright, we doubled up. Look at that. Geeky Fran got nailed, and Newell got nailed.
Hard worker.
K-Bot's back.
There we go.
Alright, folks. Let's hop on up. Let's go. Alright. So, like I said, this mod is a little bit different. Now, I'm running with a different setup here. Let's see if I can pop this down. You guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. We can lower that off. Alright. So it comes with 2 different sections. So this is the main, like the cultivator side of it, essentially. It allows you to direct drill because it's your seed tank, as well as it has, let's open this up actually here. There we go. It's got some packers in the front here, as well as the cultivator up front, which is kind of cool. So you can have these removed. We can remove these terrain packers if we want. They don't have to be on there. At the back, you can see back here, we've got a whole other set. This here is the direct drill portion, of course. It'll unfold the same width as the front. Looks pretty cool. Now, we also have, let me pull this up. 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 Where is it? Cedars. There we go. You know what? I'm going to buy it just because I got money. I think I have enough money for it. I've got way too many of these. Oh, look at all the cedars I've got. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So this is the one we have, the Pronto 6AS. The Matseo, is that right? Matseo? Maestro 8RC also comes with this one. And this is it right here.
Oh,
so
the horse. Oh, nice. He has
it.
it.
It doesn't have the packers up front, but it gives you an extra, 500 liters of seed. So it does both. It does absolutely both. Is this thing on Black GT3V? What is going on? Thank you for the $5, my friend. We got some more time modes to play in a sec, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Well, there you go, guys. This is the other piece that comes with this. We'll see when it comes out. Like I said, next Tuesday is the rumored date for this release. I don't know if it's going to break on me tonight, but we're going to find out. We're going to see. We got lucky, and it just happened to be on the server or on the site when it came out. I don't know. Cool. So let's put some seeds in this bad boy and see. What am I selecting here? I want to rub that up. There we go. We'll see if this thing's going to work. We'll find out. Let's go.
There we go.
Put some seed. Can we do fertilizer? No, it's a seed only. I thought this one didn't do both. Am I losing my mind? I could have sworn it said it did both. Let's see.
I might actually get another one of these and do corn again.
Where is it? I could have sworn that said both. There it is. No, that's not it. There it is, that one here. Yeah, see, look at this. Okay, so the horse 3500S, that's what I have. That's a fertilizer symbol. this one doesn't have fertilizer. Like, this has fertilizer on it. This should be able to do fertilizer, guys. I don't quite understand why this is not working with fertilizer. I don't see an option to put fertilizer in this. Huh. I'm a little confused. We're going to find out. Let's see if we can put some seed in it.
Excuse me.
There we go. Okay, we have an option for fertilizer now. Okay, cool. That makes sense. I just saw both of them. I'm like, what is going on here? It doesn't show any fertilizer options.
Oh, crap.
Next fertilizer.
Sunflowers we want to do.
Let's take a quick look, kids. Jump on up.
Okay. Hire worker. There we go.
We got seed. We got fertilizer. Hey, we haven't broken it yet.
Now we're rocking and rolling.
Sweet. Let's go. All right. Look at all the silage we got. Oh man, we did so much silage last time, guys. I tell you, that was so worth it.
There we go.
That was about as worth it as doing the 6 chickens we've got. That's chicken coop. I mean, come on,
what do we own?
Our chicken coop with 6 chickens.
We own the condor.
Oh yes, let's go. Love this tractor. So how are you guys doing tonight? What are we planting? I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys choose. This was not planned on this farm. I don't care what we plan, to be perfectly honest. My plan is to sell this field afterwards, and I wanted to. It's more of a play around with this one. We'll harvest and sell it later on, so we can choose whatever we want. Let's go with, where are we going down to? 24, down by the lake. We got a bit of a trek ahead of us, yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Jason, were you not with us last week when we crashed into the pond? We tripped on the tractor. Popular. We're not doing populars, Rob. Get out of my streams. Whammer, what are you doing? You're heading out. Oh, grab up the road. What do you mean you're leaving, Whammer? Come on. You got nowhere to go, do you? Join us a truck and hang out.
Unfold.
He wants soybeans. We're gonna go. We can't do potatoes. Where's Whammer heading to? I didn't see where he's going to. Anyways, see you, Whammer. I hope he's doing some trucking. He's lots more miles before the end of the month here. Grandkids, fair enough, my friend. We'll say hi to the grandkids for us all. Alright, now how close am I here? Let's take a look at the map. 24 is right here. Alright. Over on the left, this lake right here, actually, someone on the 80s stream is building a farm right on the lake. I was tempted. I'm going to go for a quick drive here. I'll show you what it looks like beforehand. Because I'm probably going to do a video at some point where we go over and check this farm out. And I want you guys to see what the bland area looks like. Because I thought long and hard about putting a farm in here. Where my farm is on the 80s server. I thought pretty hard about doing it, guys. I was almost there. So you pull in here. And this big kind of open spot. I think it's Austin Farmers actually got his in here. Yeah, right in here. It's a nice little spot.
Look at that stuff is tall. Look at that.
Small. I wanted to go
Look
kind
how
of crazy.
tall that stuff
like a
is.
big, massive open area. So I almost put it in here up on the lake. Would have been neat to put a farm right here, but it's just a bit small for me. And I was like, you know what? Let's go big. So we got the big auction house on the far side. There's also the cattle area right there, which isn't bad. It's kind of set up to be started, but anyways, cool. Soybeans. We can do soybeans, sure. I don't mind that. Everyone wants soybeans. Hunter wants soybeans. I think I saw somebody else want soybeans. We can do soybeans. We'll switch it up. Okay, switch it up.
Turn around here.
Oh, interesting. Maybe we found what doesn't work. Let's see here. Well, that could be part of the problem. I can't change it.
What's going on with this thing?
Change storage marker. Is there something that's changed on this that doesn't allow me? Why doesn't it allow me to limit the fields? I can't change the crop type.
Are you changing it?
I'm gonna pull into the field here. We'll see what happens. We might be stuck with wheat.
It is? Oh, Christ.
But I cannot change the crop type on this from what I can see. Which marker? Fold. We'll try and fold again. Maybe then it'll work. I don't see an option right now to change crop type. Huh. Look at that. Alright, we're gonna kind of bounce through this.
Yeah, it's working. Okay.
Let's bounce right through here.
What's that? It needs a bit of lime, I think.
Oh, right through the field. There we go. Alright. It's not looking promising, folks. Interesting. It was not supposed to be released, Scott. You are correct. That's why I wanted to test it out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just dumped out all my fertilizer. Darn it. not smart. Well, that's one way to test it out. David Williams, what is going on, buddy? With the $25 breaking my eardrums, man. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. We're gonna play some timeout right away here because I've already broken
No, what's
something.
going on with this?
I'm just gonna toss all these right up here so we can kind of get this show on the road.
Is there any change there? No.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh man. All right, let's play some timeout while we wait for this thing here. Let's play some timeout while we wait for this to load back on up. We got David Williams and we got Black GT3V. We've got to play some timeout for you fine folks. You guys ready? You guys know what's going on right now, right? I think I've got K-Bot sorted out at least. Here we go, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's so loud, Nate. Nate Marley, that is so loud. Here we go. Let's see who we're gonna get. Who are we gonna get? I don't even see it. Where did I put it? Did it go down? I'll put another one down. Why not? We'll find out. Did I miss it? Oh, Nitro got it. No, it wasn't Nitro. Oh, man, who was it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It was D40.
D40.
There we go. Yeah.
D40 got nailed.
For time.
This was a big one for David Williams. David Williams. I got Nate Barley as well. Nate, what are you doing, dude? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, Nate. What do we have? David Williams. We're gonna get some crayons in there, so let's do this. Hello, Sassy Farmer. Good to see ya. Here we go, folks. It's timeout time one more time. In 3,
Nice.
2, 1. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Well, K-Bot's gone. K-Bot's out of here.
Bye, K-Bot.
You guys got K-Bot right off the bat. K-Bot's out of here.
Bye, K-Bot.
You guys got K-Bot right off the bat. K-Bot's out of here. Bye, K-Bot. You guys got K-Bot right off the bat. K-Bot's out of here. Bye, K-Bot.
There we go. Oh, crap.
I'm sure there's nothing else, right? Oh! There's the fertilizer.
Buckets.
Let's put that in. Let's put this in. Newell, new member in the chat. What is going on, Newell? Welcome, Newell. Wow, that was loud, Newell. Thank you, Newell. And Clark Mark getting a sponsor as well. Clark Mark, 86. Again? Is this just happening right now? What is going on? These aren't new members. This is renewals. This is probably going to happen a couple more times. Let's just sit back for a second.
Stop that
Those are the
there.
very loud whistles that are going on in my ear. Alright, I think we're done.
Right,
I think
what
that's
the
gotta
hell
be
is
it,
going
right?
on here?
I think that's it. Mine
Buckets.
was new. Okay, so you must have like triggered. Wow, you must have triggered something after us as well. I don't know. That was bizarre. Thank you so much, Newell. Welcome. We'll do some more time over for you in a second. We owe. Where else do we owe? We owe Nate Varley. That's right. We owe Nate Varley. I don't think anybody else is new. If you're a new member and I missed it, please let me know. I don't think so though. I did an evil thing. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so I'm gonna try it one more time here to switch this up. I don't think I can, guys. I don't think, like, if you're looking at the menus there, I'm selecting the front device. All I can do is open the cover. I cannot select different options on this device right now, as far as I can tell. That's all good, Sassy Farmer. I appreciate when you stop in just to say hi, even if you're busy. I totally understand. Hey, Nicholson Farm, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Hope things are going well out on the eastern plains out there, buddy. Good to see you. K-Bot is in time out. You're right. So, like I said, guys, I don't know why it's not letting me change the crop. But, like I said, this was not supposed to be released today. So that's really maybe one of the problems. Let's find out what else we can do with this. Drop this. Not going to even drop it down yet. It drops down. Does it plant? Okay, it appears that it plants. Get rid of the screen. Okay, so everything else works the way we would expect. It's just, I cannot change crops. As far as I can see, guys, we can't change the crops on this, so that would explain what the problem is. You know, I'm going to try one more thing quickly here before we go out to, you know what, I'll finish off this one row. We'll get down to the end, and we'll take a look. I love the look of this device, though. Look at this, the tires. Is that right? It goes back to tires, they come right off the ground. That is awesome. Those the back tires on the seat, I guess the seat hog. I don't even know if you want to call it a seat hog, but they're not even touching. That is hilarious. I wonder if that's right. It's got to be right. Oh, that's just for transportation.
There you go.
I know. So the nitro data, it's all we can do. I can't change the crop type with it. It won't let me change it. But it is pretty cool. I love the Porsche stuff, that DLC package we got from Porsche. I don't know what was the DLC, the extra Porsche package we got. I use them all the time. They're my favorite piece of equipment for
Sugarcane
planting.
technology. What can you do with sugarcane?
Oh man, okay, let's see. You're right, I saw those. Let's see if they work. Yep, the markers do work. Markers work as they should. It just seems to be so far that for some reason you can't change the crop type. So I'm gonna get down to the corner here. I'm gonna get rid of this rear end on it. We'll go all the way around. Actually, we'll get down to the far side. I'll finish off one headland on this, and then we'll swap out. And I'll put I'll build another one. We'll build one that doesn't have the front packers on the front there, and we'll go with the whole other unit. We'll see what it looks like. Let's get rid of all these. Oh yeah, that's satisfying. Crunch those down. That looks good. Wheat only. No wonder they called it Zeke. Yeah, it's only let me do Zeke, or it's only let me do Zeke. It's only let me do wheat. Yeah, if you wanted just a wheat planter, well, you can do it. But unfortunately, yeah, not lucky. The rumor was it was just not supposed to go out. There was a miscommunication. The guys they're on conference all week this week. They were on two different conferences, or yeah, I guess conferences, you want to call it that. But there's PAX East, and there was something Ocado East or something along those lines. It was, and they're both at that. So I think that was part of the problem. I think there's just a miscommunication on what was supposed to go out today, and they threw this in there without knowing, but it wasn't ready. So that makes sense. It definitely is not quite ready. So if you do see this in any of the mod sites, guys, be careful because it's going to be an issue and it's not going to work properly, of course. There we go. Alright. I like it though. My front tires aren't getting dirty on the case. It's not getting dirty at all. Oh well. We're usually around 2 hours there. We usually do about 2 hours. Alright, let's come on, climb up there. Oh man, this is actually struggling a little bit. I didn't think I was going to have that much of a problem, but yeah, it's just sweating a little bit up here. I'm going to go check the horsepower. I'm pretty sure we have 185 horsepower, I want to say, with 72.
I can check out the Mahindras as well.
That's cool. 7220. I think we're 185 horsepower with this. I thought that this was only 150 horsepower requirement for the Porsche, but I could be wrong.
That's pretty cool. I've got 3 crop types now here. Carrots, peanuts, and sugarcane in one field.
I should have got a deer. We've got pretty much all deer on the 80s farm. There's not a lot of 80s equipment that's not John Deere available out there. There's some case stuff, some international stuff, which is technically the same, I know. But really, in the grand scheme of things, guys, if you do a search for like 1980s equipment, it's so tough to find anything that's not John Deere. All right, hey, see you in a bit, my friend. Oh man, let's go. Come on, get up there.
Let's put our equipment away.
Go green or go home. Oh man. Start the old case versus John Deere fights right off the chute, eh? Alright, we'll lift that up. Let's see how that wheel works. The back wheel kind of lifts up down and down the ground. That's kind of cool. I like that design. Let's drop her down.
Oh,
not bad. Alright. Let's go. Thank you, Sassy. That's right, guys. If you haven't liked at this point, don't forget to enjoy it, like the stream. You guys are having a good time hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys coming in here tonight. It's a Friday night. I know you could be anywhere else right now, but you're here hanging out with me, and I appreciate that. It's good to see you guys. Intentional and international. Almost the same thing. Alright, for the formal, get you some K-Mod halibut. Well, thank you for the 2 bucks, my friend.
Right.
We'll get some K-Mod on a couple of K-Mod sends. So we got 3 now.
Right, what will we do? Will we get another one?
And the headland right we stop. Alright, looking good, looking good. Boom. Alright, perfect. Let this bad boy up. Alright, I do want to try with the other setting. Oh man, turn too sharp. I don't want to be in the ditch though. I want to try it with the other setup. Oh, I'm stuck. Lift up. Thank you. Put this right there. Let's just put this in the corner for now. I'm going to build the exact opposite of this. And we'll see if we get any more luck with it. Alright, folks. Boom! Alright, kids. Let's do this one more time. I owe 3, so we'll do 2 back-to-back. We owe 1 for Newell becoming a member, and Nate Marley. We'll get to Howland in a second. Let's do this, guys. You guys ready? More time on time. It's Time on City. In 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Let's put this up here. No.
We're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 2. We go back. We'll do another one right away. Let's do another one. Howland's gone. You guys ready? Here it comes again. Here it comes again. Don't screw it up. Let's do it. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who is gonna get it this time? G40.
Right, we're going to do corn.
Oh man, it's D40's second time getting timed out tonight, guys. He's on top of it. Alright, let's buy the second one here. Oh, we gotta do this right here first. Let's set this up so we can get it here. I need some money too. Let's get some cash. Let's get a quick influx here. 500 grand enough?
I want to put a headland on this though.
Let's go cedar. Let's go. What do we want here? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So, yeah, 140 horsepower. But let's get rid of the packer on front. So I'm going to get rid of that front packer. We're on a cultivated field. We shouldn't need it. Buy that. And we're going to go and grab the, oh man, Maestro 8 RC. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Maestro? I don't know.
Right, we're going to do
So
corn here.
we have some seed boxes on the back, the smart boxes, and that's it. So let's try that instead. Boom. Okay. Alright, so let's hook that up instead now. And we'll see if this gives us any different results. Maybe that either of those implements have anything to do with it. I highly doubt that this is a problem. But, you know what? Whatever. We'll try it.
Right,
Ready?
okay.
See you later. Have a good one, man. If you're heading out, thank you
We'll
for
put
stopping in.
another
Appreciate you stopping
headland
in
down
tonight.
here.
Alright, boom. Alright, there we go. Let's put some product in here quickly. Fill unit, there. Where is it? Why do I not see it? Oh, I don't even see it in here. I can't
Put
reload
this
it.
up here.
They didn't hide it someplace else, did they? Maestro? Is that right? Is that Maestro? Oh, yeah, that was Maestro.
Fire.
Maestro. Is it actually Maestro? Never mind then. I can't fill this from here. This sucks. I can fill
Right,
with
we're
these,
going
I
to
can
do
fill with
corn
beer.
on this field and the one up there as well.
Shouldn't do anything. Why can't I build this? It's funny. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Seeds. And fertilizer. Okay. Awesome. Okay. We got everything. We should be good to go. We should be good to go. We should be good to go. Alright, let's drop this open. We'll drop this open. Hey, Geeky Fran, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around with us. I apologize for having to time you out. It wasn't me, though. I promise you, it wasn't me.
There we
Why do you
go.
not have a PS4 rolling?
There we
Alright,
go.
Let's lift this back up.
Let's put the headland at the top.
Can I change this now? No, I can't. And this one is locked in with corn. Oh, I did it again, guys. I did it again. So this one's locked in with corn. The other one was locked in with... Why would it be different? Why on earth would I don't understand. Huh. So one is locked in with corn. The other one was locked in with... Why would it be locked in with corn, though? What difference would it make? The only thing I changed was the way that worked. Huh. Let's see if I can even if I change to this one here. Oh, there it goes. Now I can change it. Okay. But I don't think...
Okay, let's...
This is the weird thing with this. Okay, so I can't change it with
There we go. Let's try to
The seed boxes,
line
I
this
can't
up a little
change
bit.
it. Why would it be like that? So if you go into the store, let's see here. There is, you're gonna see with it, let's see, the base unit gives you, where is it here? So it has a capacity of 5,000 liters. Obviously, if you go to this one here, there's no capacity, there's no boxes or anything on it, so there's no capacity to it. But if you go to the, the parts that gets stuck in my head, it's not stuck in my head, I should say, but it has a capacity of 500 liters, so it sees something different with this. Huh.
So we just
All
put
right,
headlands on
That's
these.
interesting.
It'll make
All right, let me draw something here.
you know, the workers a lot easier because this thing is massive.
Just to make sure that that is
Doing this with a
indeed
worker
the
is going to
case,
be hard.
the case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out the rear ends on both of these units just to make sure that it has nothing to do with those front packers, which I seriously doubt it does. Done? Come on. Okay. Let's just back this out of the way for a second. And I'm going to drop the rear end and swap these out. Swap this one here. Pull this out of the way. So I think it might be that tail end that might be causing the issues.
Right.
Drop this here.
So now we can set a worker here.
We'll take that one instead. So just to confirm, I cannot change the product type
There
still
we
with
go.
this one. Nothing I do right now.
Now we have headlands.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Hopefully he won't smash into anything. Please God.
All I'm doing right now is I'm actually, you know what I'm doing? It might be a control issue. So I can see when I bring up this, I'm actually limiting or creating fields. That's what my controls are set up to. Interesting. So that's
okay. So you can see what this guy is doing. He's doing a very good job.
I haven't paid attention to chat, sorry folks. I'm just trying to figure this out and see what the problem is here. So it might just be a control conflict that to do with that one unit. That might be all it is. Because now, let's see here. Now I can select it. So for some reason, with this implement on, you could create fields with this. This is set up to, it allows you to create fields.
I suppose I'm going to have to wait until the next
I don't
growth
think I've ever seen an
stage.
implement that allows you to plant and create fields at the same time. Diesel Design Gaming, how are you, my friend? Huh. So if you use this one, you can create fields at the exact same time. That's the problem right there. That's the question. Cool. Alright, there you go. Weird. Chizo, what's going on, dude? Wiki Farms, what is going on? The plow, the huge...
Let's see what he does here.
Version. It is... Oh, Rob knows the name of it. It's a Claws... Wow, I don't even know what the name of it is off the top of my head anymore. It is called the... It is called... Is it Subswimmer, I think? Subswimmer? Is that right?
I'm not sure what that's called.
Is that bad boy? Nope. Nope.
Ripper?
Where is the big guy? The big guy is right there. It is. Large plow cloths. That is it. It is ridiculous. I think Rob had a link for it at some point. I'm pretty sure it was on Mod Network. Mod Network's got it.
Let's see what happens here.
If you're looking for mods for PC, I highly recommend not Mod Network. They got good mods there. It's always easy to download. No viruses. None of that fun stuff to deal with. And yeah,
not too bad.
All right. You know what? I got one more. All right, kids. Let's do a quick timeout before we get going.
Too shabby. No problems there.
He's at timeout still, I think. You guys ready? Here we go. In 3. In 2.
Yeah, he did a good job there.
It's timeout time. Let's
did
go.
what he was supposed to do.
Who's it gonna be? Diesel? Oh no, Diesel.
Too shabby.
Getting timed out, and then it happens right away. Let's go.
Oh, look at my money just flying down. Holy buckets.
We have to do wheat, wet corn, suit and grass. No. Where's wheat? Oh, we can't do wheat with this. Okay, that's the other thing. I didn't even mention this. The crops covered. The crop types with these are different. That's right. With the seed boxes, you can't do wheat. That's awesome.
So we're doing.
So with the one we're using, the 6AS.
So we're gonna do
with the 9RC.
corn
missing a whole schwack load it's basically a
here,
planter.
here,
That's
here,
hilarious. We used on a row crop. That's right, Halibut.
and
It's not a
here.
row crop, so
I
it doesn't.
think
You
we're
can't
gonna
plant
do
it.
these ones
So
in
we're
corn
gonna not worry about that, I
in a
guess. You
row,
know what? Yeah, we will. Let's do it.
or maybe the
We'll mess
three
with this
big
video.
ones
Let's
in
do.
corn.
We'll be close. What do you guys want to do? Let me know in chat. What do you
And
guys want
these
to do?
ones, one,
Soybeans,
two,
sugar beets,
three,
cotton,
we're gonna
milo,
do
wet corn, soon grass.
sunflowers and all
We can do
these.
anything. You guys choose.
Not sure what I'm gonna do here yet. I'm
It
actually
is
gonna
not operator
save the
error.
game just
I
in
promise you that,
case.
Chizo. There is a control conflict. What is wet corn? It's corn. It just turns out to be like a redder color. It's usually for feed. A couple corn, one wet corn, couple corn. I think corn. I'm seeing corn. We can't do peanuts.
Oh,
David.
we should windrow the hay here, shouldn't we? Yeah, that's what we should do.
Corn it is. We're doing corn. We're gonna have a wheat field. No, let's do the wet corn though. We'll do wet corn, okay? Just because. I have no real reason to. In fact, I don't have a corn harvester. Stick with wet corn, wet corn, wet corn, wet corn. There we go. I don't even have a corn harvester yet on this map. Wet corn it is. We're doing it. We're doing corn surrounded by a wheat headland. This is like a whammer-jammer field if I've ever seen one. Alright, drop this down. Drop that down. Good to go. Alright, let's see how the row cropper works. Let's go. I can't get a good angle on this bad boy. Let me engage autopilot there. There we go.
Don't remember this doing 16 mph.
Alright.
No,
I
it's
should have
not
switched it
fast.
out and gone with the non-packing head on the front, but that's okay. Cool. Keegan, how you doing tonight? It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you as always.
Do we have any more
Alright,
lime?
Kyle. Is Kyle the same? No, Kyler. Kyler, if you're heading out, have a good night.
Yeah, there's a little couple of spots of lime that needs to be done there.
Get out of here, Alexander. K-Blot's gonna step in and start timing you out just because, I think. How's your Friday going, folks? Are you guys got any big plans for the weekend? What about, oh man. What do you guys think of the new DLC stuff coming out next, what, a week and a half, 10 days from now, I guess it is? A little over 10 days, 11 days? What do you guys think of the new DLC stuff? I'm pretty excited for it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'll just grab those little bits there.
Massive planters in game.
Ooh, that is heavy.
I'm really excited to see that stuff come out. I am out, Hellman. I got nothing here. I'm going to watch Frozen 2. I just finished watching it. Go watch it. Do it. It's good times. Just finished watching Frozen 2 for the third time. No, second time, I should say. You know what? That worked out alright. I think it'll be okay. Oh, spin around. Go, go, go.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man, she's struggling up this hill, though. She's struggling a little bit up the hill. Come on. Oh, we need a bigger tractor. Retrieve the popcorn. Welcome back, Aiden. Yeah, however, that's what happens. Yeah, the kids love the Frozen. Frozen 1, I bet you I watched about 400 or 500 times. Man.
Right. There we go. That's done.
Oh, I didn't even turn it on. There we go. I turn it off on me.
Not too shabby.
We'll finish it off this way. You haven't seen the second one yet, bro? Oh, man, Frosty, come on. You gotta watch it. It's fantastic. Love it. It's great. Great show. What's this? Chizo! Timeout time. Alright, buddy. Let me get to the end. We'll play some more timeout time. So, for those who missed the start, we didn't break anything, but there is an issue with this, of course. And now we kind of figured out why they pulled this mod off of the mod up, or why they didn't release it yet. It's just a control issue. In fact, I probably could go into controls. I'll bet you and adjust this. Maybe. I'm trying to think it will work. Maybe not. Because this would not have its own category. So you may not be able to adjust this without going into the mod itself. For some reason, that rear end is not selectable. So there is a bit of an issue with it. I see why they pulled it. Makes sense. But hopefully on Tuesday we'll get this. Hopefully it'll be out on Tuesday. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's kind of cool. Pop this up around.
Let's do this here as well.
Oh, come on, baby. I'm just going to hire a worker here, guys, and play some time out. Let's go. Oh, boy. Too fast, too fast, too fast.
Do this here. Do its far.
Down.
Everything is matchy-matchy.
And go. Go, go, go. Alright. Nice little angle there. Perfect. Alright, folks. Let's play timeout. You guys ready for this again? Oh, yeah. It's like 4 or 5 timeouts we've done. Chizo, you guys ready for this? Tell Chizo's time. This is Chizo's super chat. Chizo Designs back in here. We're throwing down the exclamation marks already. Thanks, Chizo. Oh, man. Here we go, folks. That's driver get parks in. Who put that in? Who put that in? There's no crashes in there. Matthew, get out of here. There's no crashes. You guys ready? Here we go. 3 and 2.
Oh,
In 1.
sticky.
Let's do this. Go, go, go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh no. Not again. My game on.
Right, let's go pick up some grass.
Oh man. It's gone again, guys. Nice work. Let's go. Oh man, that's the second time tonight already. You guys have timed him out. That's impressive. Usually get 2 in a row right bad, does he? Instead of getting good at getting them.
There we go. Good stuff.
The K-Bot got muted, Diesel side. K-Bot's gone. K-Bot's gone. This is as much as Dirk. Dirk's more fun to time on the K-Bot though, isn't he? Man, this case is definitely glad there's not bigger hill than this. This is not an easy climb, folks. How do you get timed out? You mess up the order in which you put the exclamation marks in. So when I put that first exclamation mark, the person after me puts the 2, the person after that's the 3, 4. As soon as somebody messes up that count, you get timed out. If you're on mobile, it is so hard. It is so hard to do it on in mobile. So you're pretty much guaranteed to get timed out if you mess it up. On mobile, if you try, chances are you won't even get it before someone gets timed out. No, on mobile it seems like I don't think we've gone past 2 in the last probably 4 or 5 streams. I don't know what's going on out there. I think other people are just like getting timed out. It's become a game now to try to time out. To time out K-Bot is what the game has become. It's no longer about trying to get to 5. I don't know why. Or the other side of the world. Geez, well, fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. It's 300 seconds is time. You get timed out for your muted for 300 seconds. You can't chat for 300 seconds. Unless, of course, you happen to have a secondary profile, then you always come in here not pointing at anybody named Brianna. I wouldn't point at them, or Dirk for that matter. I would not point at anybody that has either of those names that have several accounts that just kind of magically pop back into the stream afterwards. Just saying. Let's see here. You know what? We haven't tested on this. We haven't tested fast farming yet. But I don't know how that's going to work because we have 2 different implements here. So I
Alright, let's get some hay here.
Because you can pull both the front and the back up. I don't think fast farming is going to work on this. There we are, Brianna. That's what I thought you were going to do. Let's find out here. Let's pull this up. Spin it around. I'm going to try a little bit of fast farming on the way back down here. We'll see what happens.
Very nice wide pickup on this forage wagon. Does a very good job of picking up.
Make a difference? I don't know if it did. I don't think so. Let's try it. Yeah. No. No difference. So no fast farming option with this. That's too bad. That would have been nice to have that. Damn Canadians, eh? I can't argue with that. Next stream will be next week at some point. We'll be back on Tuesday with the Farm Sim Show for Super Morning on Tuesday morning.
Pick up some
There'll
of
be
this
no Farm
stuff.
Sim Show on Monday morning. Just be aware of that. But on Tuesday morning we'll have the Farm Sim Show as far as the regular
Why
Farm Sim
isn't it
streams.
picking up the grass
Later
here?
on
Or
next
was
week.
it?
We haven't exact dates yet. Probably like a Thursday potentially.
It
Next
is.
Thursday. Is Nicholson heading out? Nicholson, have a good night. Alright, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. It was good to see you. As always, my friend. Have a good night out there. Play safe. The Maple Squad. What are you talking about, Maple Squad? What's the hashtag Maple Squad about?
Oh, I forgot. I sped up time, didn't I? I did. Oh, alright. I sped up time. That's why.
Trucking tonight? I might be convinced to do some trucking. We'll see. I could potentially be convinced.
I know what
100 miles
happens
an
when
hour.
I spin up time.
I don't know. This feels like it's
Oh,
faster than
holy
it should
buckets, that was close. Look at that.
be. So it doesn't
Oh
help that
my
we don't have it
days,
on
look at
right
that.
now.
God damn, that was
Turned it off
close.
when I was messing with it. Of course it did. Let's go. We'll go this way. We'll do another headline. Make life a little easier
Holy
for ourselves.
Toledo.
Brianna, I think Whammer has a command.
They got
Pretty
lucky
sure he
there.
does. Thanks, Matthew. I wasn't. I was trying
Holy
to
buckets.
do some fast farming and I turned it off. Somebody noticed. This is what happens when I start talking with you guys, but I'm messing with a mod. And I just start chatting away, and yeah, sure enough, I forget what I'm doing. Whammer's got a, he's got a command. I'm surprised it's not popping up. Is it not popping up? Huh. Duel. There we go. Look at all the
Let's just
hashtags
check
coming
his
in.
work
You
here,
guys are
see
crazy.
how he did.
There's the Twitch account right there. Turn off the planter to plant. It goes faster when you do that.
Looks fine.
Duel with the $10. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. You're awesome. All right, Duel. Let me get around the edge here, and we'll play some more timeout.
Looks fine. Looks no problem.
For those looking for Twitch, there is the Twitch account. Thank you.
I'm just going to put a headline on this as well.
What can you say? There we go. See, there's Whammer. I knew we had one for Whammer. Thanks, Big G. See, why is this not... Is it planted back there? Yeah, it is. Okay. I thought it stopped again. I was going to say. I'm going to lose my mind here. Apparently I'm paying too much attention to Chad. Come on. Get up this hill. You know you can do it. Look at that. Sweet. Sweet. Come on. Get up there.
There we go.
Yes, we have not been on Twitch the last 2 weeks. It's been a little bit steady. We've been busy, unfortunately. Twitch is more of like more of an afterthought, to be honest with you. We just go there to have a little bit of late night craziness is what Twitch ends up being. So if you guys are up late, it's usually late in the evening. Every once in a while I'll do like an afternoon stream if I've got nothing going on around here, and I'll play something different. But you're not going to find Farm Sim over there, so if it's just Farm Sim you're into, if that's the only game you ever like to watch, then you've got everything you need right here. That's it. But on Twitch, we do late night stuff. We're playing American Truck, a lot of American Truck Sim lately. The truck company is actually doing really well this month. I think it's our best month ever. So there's a lot of ETS. We do some Red Fest. I've been doing some Star Citizen stuff. Just some random gigs basically over there. So if you're looking for something else on Twitch, by all means, follow me there. I'd love to see you guys over on that side when we're over there. Like I said, not that often. We're over here for pretty much every day, pretty much, to be honest. Look at that. Oh, she's struggling. Should we upgrade?
Right, let's get the headlands.
Diesel, I have not muted anybody since. Oh, I still owe Newell. I owe Newell Super Chat. We gotta time out somebody. But K-Mod's back, so that's really what I was waiting for K-Mod to get back. There we go. Dirk knows what we're talking about. You want a JD? We can upgrade. We can get something bigger. Because this is definitely struggling. I'm surprised that it's. I thought for sure we'd be able to handle this no problem. Alan, now you owe me as well. I do. No, it's gonna be so loud. It's gonna be so loud. Why is this not dropping? Dropped? It dropped. Okay. Alan, thank you for the $5. All right. I hope you guys got crayons put away over there. We're gonna buy a John Deere. We're gonna upgrade this bad boy once we get to the end here. And
let's see what that's like there.
A little bit quicker. It's a bigger field than I thought it was. I tried to pick a small field for this because it's a bit small. Or like it's only what is it, 6 meters? It's not exactly the biggest planter in the game, but it's still a good size. Diesel design gaming. Duel. Is he still pulling those? I haven't even seen if he's still trucking to Mexico or not. I wonder where Min is tonight. I haven't seen that guy. I saw that. I don't have a lot of
Okay,
mods.
we'll just do the last little
let's
piece
pull it
here
off the
manually.
We're gonna get rid of the front packer as well. Actually, let's drop this.
There we go.
Switch these out. I'm gonna grab. Let's see what we got for a John Deere. Drop this. Get this out of the way. Let me go grab grab a John Deere here. We'll got something big, and we'll do some time out for you guys.
Right.
Let's do this.
Let's get this here.
Let's see here. Large tractors. Large tractors. Alright. Let's see. We could go to like an INRT series. That'd be something a bit different. 8530 would be okay too. What else do we got? It's John Deere and big. Big and green. Let's see. The 9RT series. We could go to a 9RT series. How do you guys feel about a 9RT? 8400. 8400R I saw.
Okay. That's
Let's
it.
see, what else? What else do we
Good
have
stuff.
here? We got the Vent Tri 6. 9RT
Oh,
sounds
he's
great.
almost finished
Okay,
here.
Grandma.
Good stuff.
Go with the 9RT. Where did you go? Where'd
He
you go?
has
Where'd you go?
loads of space there to operate,
Not
as
used
you
the
can see.
9RT for a while. RX, 9RT.
We're minus
Wides.
15,000.
Give her a little bit of sway. I like that. A weight on her. I don't know. I want 36-meter trucks. Why did it do that? Go back. There we go. US
Well, we're going to
version.
make a nice chunk of
Let's
change
go up to
once all these
570
fields are planted.
horsepower. And by noise. Okay. There we go. Where is it? There it is. 9RT. Perfect. All right. That's right, Sassy. The 9RT. The Millennial Farmer style. Did you happen to watch today's Millennial Farmer when you went and visited Colby Cornstar?
Yeah, I did. That
Man,
was
that made me
funny.
laugh.
That was funny, yeah.
Overkill. There's no such thing as overkill, Hayden. I don't agree with overkill. Usually I'm underkill with everything I do in this game. I usually try to do like the most I can with like nothing. Let's play some timeout for. We got Newell and we got Halliman. Newell, Halliman. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys ready? In 3, 2, in 1. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, Frosty! Wow, that was quick. That was quick, Frosty. Bye. All right, let's go.
That was
Let's
quick.
do it again. Bye, Frosty. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you in a minute. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Let's do it. Who's next? All right. Well, Halliman's going again, guys. See you, Halliman. All right, let's get back to work. Bye-bye, Halliman. All right, the 9RT. What did Nitro Dad say? Nitro, I'm sorry, I totally missed that, buddy. I missed what you said there. Wow, this is, yeah, this is, wait. Can I not connect on this? Did I miss it? It's got a 3-point hitch, doesn't it? Oh no, it's only got a pin hitch. I can't use this 9RT. It's only got a pin hitch. I thought it had a trim. Ah, darn it. I'm gonna place for this. I'm gonna put this over here. This didn't happen. Can I put it in the water? Oh, it's not deep enough. Oh, I know where we can put this one. I'm just gonna put this over here. You guys didn't see any of this, right? We're just gonna get this so no one knew that I bought this. Insurance money, here we come. Bye-bye, 9. Oh, I hope it's deep. It's not deep enough. No, I can't even hide this. There we go. There we go. Alright. That's gone. Perfect. Let's, for our insurance money now, let's go buy something new, shall we? I could get the adapter, but that's no fun. I thought one of the 9RTs had a 3-point pitch, don't they? I thought some of them did. That one definitely does not. I thought one of them did. That was the one we just bought. 9RX I heard 9RX, so we'll do that. Maybe it was the 8RX. Okay, must have been that one. Oh yeah, I did see that. That's a fantastic looking tractor he was driving today.
There we go.
It does not have a 3-point hitch either. I'd have to go buy that whole. I want to go through that whole rigmarole. What else can we get? It's big. That's a 3-point on it that I have. Does this one have a 3-point on it? This 9RX? I thought I had one that had the option. There we go. We do have one. There we go. Let's do overkill.
No.
Crops.
There we go.
Oh. We don't need that. Don't need little position. positioning. We got what? We got 96.20. Good enough. All right, there we go. There we go. Again, I guess I could have gone with the Tri-6. If I'm going to do overkill, I should have gone with the Tri-6, really, right? All right, geeky friend, what's going on? Go and have a nice night, guys. Time out. All right, man. Thanks for stopping in. Man. All right, there we go. There we go. We're not going with yellow choppers. We're not going to do that one tonight. We're good. Let's see. There we go. Hey, look, this actually works. It's funny how when you have a 3-point hitch, it actually works. Weird.
Right, so that one is done. We're just going to do this one here.
Drive articulating tractors, right? Come on, line it up.
And he is doing this field here.
Alright, there we go. This should make it a little bit quicker. Let's see how this one works. Drop this down. We got wet corn. Did I plant corn before? I did, right? I think it was. I think it was corn. Was it corn? No. Oh no, what did I plant? What was the last thing I was planting? Someone please remind me. Was it corn? Or, I can't remember. I think it was corn. Directs the lake.
They have to repair
I'm assuming it was corn. Okay, it was
our
corn.
vehicle down here.
I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Alright, there we go. 11 miles an hour. That's more like it. There we go. That's not overkill, is it? It's not poplars. But that being said, there we go. It wasn't planting. I did it again. Look at this. This field's going to be a mess. This is going to be like the worst planting job ever. It's
36-meter John Deere DB120.
Look at there. I missed a whole road here where
awesome.
I was messing around with it on the way back. I'm going to leave this, and I'm going to take a look when it grows in. It's going to be all the little splotchy parts. There's another spot over on the left here I can see right now. That is a total mess. Look at that. Worst farmer in Farm Sim. Worst planter? Yeah, no kidding. This is ridiculous. I miss so much. Oh well. Yeah, the JD can. I think it can handle it. I'm pretty sure it can.
Put the headland on this thing. Make sure we don't have any problems.
Nope, there it goes. It wasn't lifting well, I found, with the case either. Like, if I had left it engaged, it wouldn't lift very nicely. Oh, man, come on, spin for me. I suck at driving these. I mean, let's drive a Farm Sim. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Big Daddy, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see ya. Oh, let's get that lined up again. There we go. I didn't drop it down again. No, I did. It's dropped.
Repair this.
Alright, we're gonna leave it as is. Let it drop with every pass. Okay, we'll do it on the way back. We'll switch it up. And we'll see what we get when it's done. It's going to be an absolute disaster, this field. This field is going to be a nuts. I'm going to make Whammer come and harvest, is what I think. There's a big spot I'm missing right now, too. I'm just got it set to go straight, and I'm missing a whole bunch. It's going to be, oh, that's okay. It'll make sense when I go to try to harvest this field.
No. Don't want to do that, my friends. We don't want to do that.
On New Woodshire. You guys were around for that. It was sunflowers with corn in the middle, and I don't even know how it happened. No one messed it up. Hey, BK, what's going on, man? Let's see. Number one, Rich is in here. Oh, wow, oh, going to the ditch. It's all right. We're good. We're good. Look at that chat. Let's see if we can wreck this planter. Nice. How bad I'm messing this up. All right, let's switch this up. We're gonna go to.
Okay.
What do I want to go to here? Wait a minute. There we go. We're gonna go to soybeans. Soybeans is next. K1 hijacked my tractor. He might have.
So he's almost finished her. And then once he is done, we're going to put him on the bottom here and do field 18. So we're going to do these 3 in corn.
We're going to break this field. How much more do we got left to do here? We're not going to get through this one. In fact, we'll let this guy go for a bit. I need to harvest a field tonight. That's what I wanted to really get done. And yeah, we're already halfway there. We're going to let this guy go for a bit. I'm going to run back. He can do his thing. We'll see how the AI does here. Hopefully it's better than me, because I didn't do a very good job. Oh Let's go jump in the case. Yeah. We'll take it back. We are caught up on timeouts. We're caught up, I think, right now. It grows faster if you alternate fields. Well, that's one way of thinking about it. No, you know what? I'll take this with me as well. We'll take it all. We'll take it all back and get rid of it. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! You know what? We'll leave it here. I don't want it. It's not working anyways. Go! Go!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I'm stuck in the two-wheel drive case.
But we can't do it.
Don't drive a case, right? Is there a John Deere joke?
I have to do this manually or readjust it.
Come on, get up! Go! Come on! Get up there! Oh, man. Howard, what's going on? No, you're not. Alright, we'll play some timeout, buddy. We'll get this thing back and we'll play some timeout.
Now we should do it.
Alright. I want the interior of this tractor, though. It's so good. Alright, folks. What am I watching? You don't want to know. When's it?
Now. Okay.
You don't want to know.
There we go.
How are you doing tonight? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by.
We do have some silage here, so let's pick this up.
You guys ready to play some timeout again? This is for Halibut. Go through the 2 blocks down. We'll do it. We'll do it again. You guys ready? Let's do this.
Let's grab this stuff here. Get rid of it.
5. Let's get to 5. That's all we need to is get to 5. 3, 2, 1. Can we do it? Come on. Go, go, go. Who's it going to be this time? Where did it go? Go. No! No! Oh, you guys got him again. Oh, that's awesome. K-Bot's getting nailed tonight. That's the 3rd time.
Let's
Try to mix
split
it up
that
with you
up.
guys so you don't even see it coming in. You guys still manage to hit him hard. Sassy, Robert, how you doing? Thank you for the plug there, Sassy. I appreciate that.
There we go.
Thanks, Hyper. Appreciate it. Something new we're trying. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's something new we're trying around. Just the updates. I mean, a lot of guys do videos on it. I thought I'd just do it live and be able to chat with you guys live about it. So I hope that you're getting something out of it. And if you can make it ever live when we're doing them live, that's cool. If you can, just watch it later on. That as well. That's awesome. I love it. Cecil, how you doing, my friend?
It's almost full.
Let's leave that there. I like this product. It's a case. I get that. I like case. I like this tractor. This thing is cool. Anyways, we get a case. We got the behemoth tonight. The behemoth. It's time to bring it out. We're doing harvesting. I think it's going to be too big for it. And I think we're going to break
That's
something.
not what I wanted to do.
We're going to use it. Let's do it. Can it move? Now, I hope so. I take the mod off and restricts movement.
Oh, buckets.
I just hope it works this time. So, we're going to find out. From some overkill, that is right. Yeah, definitely not wrong.
Crap, what am I stuck on?
Alright, let's pull around. There you go. I like it. Oh, yes. Whoa! We need some guidance. I might need someone to walk me out here. We're good. Alright, there we go. Alright. Where is the header? I've got the header back somewhere. There it is.
Right, I'm gonna have to refill all these. There's not much left. Buckets. Alright, let's get all this done.
Actually, guys, I'll show you this too. Wiki was looking at the plow, or this is the plow he was talking about. This thing is awesome. The size of this plow. I always talk about the Weba 6M, how good it is. This is the Weba 6M on steroids, on cocaine. I don't even know. Like, this thing is ridiculous.
On everything.
Absolutely. It's crazy.
It's very low resolution though. I don't like the look of that plow, that big plow. Very, very low resolution.
Go. Yeah, she's a little thick. I need a bin. I don't think I have a bin yet. Let's see here. We'll get someone. Let's go. Whoa, we missed. Need for a bin. Like, how many? I don't have a bin yet. Need a chaser bin. All I got is that garbage little one that we're not using ever again. I'm so disappointed in that setup, guys. I'm so disappointed.
So we've got a fair amount of work to do here with our animals. Or, sorry. We need to empty and fill. Do a lot of stuff to work. Or a lot of work to do, I should say.
Got renamed from
Lots and lots to do.
the collection of corn star now. There's no way I could ever keep them whole. What do I want? The John Deere one. John Rounded How. I remember doing it differently. Haven't you? I don't think so. Well, let's just set the current line over here. 32,000. 22. I want to get like 40 if I can. No, we'll stick with that. We'll stay with that one, but we're going to go keep it simple tonight. Simple rice and both blue though. Cool. Okay. Nice and blue and ugly. Perfect. And we'll hook up to the case. Let's go. The link tractor for the bin. There we go. The tractor's still sitting in the bin. We could hook a whole bunch of these up. I don't think we're gonna need it. To be perfectly honest, I really don't think we're gonna need that much. We'll see.
Oh.
Alright.
Buckets.
Is Weber back? Sorry, is Weber jumping back in here? No, he's not here. Oh, he's still in here. Alright, let's pull this thing up around. Alright, folks, it's time for Arm Sim Overkill. The 9250 with the ultra wides, or super wides, or the thick girls. I don't even know what I want to call this thing. This thing is fantastic. Look at the size of the tires on this thing. Oh. Alright, come on.
Let's see, can I do this here?
Wrap this up. That looks good. I need to wrap that up. That looks good. Alright, let's go. Let's go. The mega wides, yep. Oh, she's bouncing. Drop her down. Go. Alright, soybeans. You're mine. Look how fast this thing goes. And how am I getting a straw swath from this? How am I getting a straw swath? What is going on? I have not used this mod before. If I just park here, does it keep coming out? Alright, let's see how fast we can go. I almost think this was a DJ Go Ham edit of sorts, but it only does 11 miles per hour, and if it was a DJ Go Ham edit, I think it would do about 40. So, I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. I don't have the bean and corn bale mod on. I do not. I don't know why this one is producing that. Maybe, I don't know. Box 7. There we go. It's only 11 miles an hour. It's not that fast. But it's got traction now. And I'm almost wondering if that was part of the reason why I didn't have the traction beforehand. I don't know if that was part of the problem. It could have been. But now, look at this thing. It just cruises.
Oh.
Love it.
Oh! Buckets.
Looking good. Alright.
Oh dear, this is not going well.
Is it part of the map, Big G? It might be, because the soybeans look different as well. I have not harvested soybeans on Mississippi yet, and they do look. If you look at those don't look like your typical. Like those look like your typical soybean grade of harvest. So it might be the map. It's all good, but I'm surprised at how much we're getting here. Am I stuck? Come on. Look at this. I can warp. Can you guys see this? Like the front tracks are warping when I'm turning. That's awesome. Yeah, it's gotta be something similar to that, because I don't have another mod on them, but that I'm aware of that would affect that. Oh, get out of the trees, Glitch. Oh. Let me back this up. Got a nice square run. This should be good. Oh. I'm stuck. Oh. Alright, lift this up. I should be able to
Come on,
go.
dudes.
Go.
Wow. Look, cows.
You know what?
Never pay attention.
They really don't work that well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really a fan. think we're caught up on timeouts, aren't we? We're not caught. I think we're caught out. We're caught up, are we? Probably. Probably on top of that.
Oh.
What do you want to see in medium trackers? I can look up in a bit. You can field off though.
Easy does it.
I'm pretty sure we're caught up. Get out of here, Newell. Newell throws another $2 in the pot. Buys another coffee. Alright, brother. Thanks, Newell. You're awesome, man. You spin this bad boy
It's
around.
fine.
We'll play some more right now. Let's do it.
I don't know if I can fit in here with this, but we'll try.
Alright, let's do it. Alright.
I should give the horses some juice in it.
This is not my doing. This is all on you. You guys don't want to get timed out. Don't chat right now. We're about to play some timeout. You guys ready?
Don't
Here it
think
comes.
this is going to
It's
fit.
time. That's right. Oh, man. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? Are you ready? Don't break. Don't wreck this. Don't do it. 3, 2, 1.
This ain't going to fit, is it?
Who's going to... Oh, Matthew. I think that's a new face. I don't think there's no time. I think that's somebody new. I think that's the first time that Matthew's been timed out. I always like getting new people.
Can we get in there?
Join into the game. It's supposed to be someone else get timed out, right? Here's our medium trackers. Whoever was asking, Caleb, I think it was. Not sure what you want to see. I'm gonna scroll through them.
Really? That's all it used?
How are you? The peanuts aren't working. John, you're 44.
Ugh, that wasn't very much.
There you go. And the 4640 right next to it. There you go, my friend. The 2. There you go. Let's keep on trucking. But we're not trucking. We're farming. Go, 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 go. So far, good. We're good. I think we're good. Going to cook some bacon. Nice. I can use some bacon right now. Give me some of that bacon. Let's get a bacon. I only cook bacon when I'm camping. What is wrong with me? It's the only time I ever drink bacon. It's the only time I ever eat bacon. It's the only time I my mic stand is, I think it was, it was a cheap one. But it was 25. It's a newer. It's one of the cheap ones. It does the job. I really want to upgrade to the Rode one. But
Right.
yes, it's not really compatible for it, unfortunately. I've got to upgrade.
Right, here we go.
At some point, but not for a bit still. Am I doing Twitch tonight? I have no plans as of yet. I might. It could happen. I'm not going to rule it out. Great Farmer, how are you? Welcome to the stream, Great Farmer. Good to see you. What computer can run Farm Sim? Pretty much anything if you dumb down the graphics. Like it's pretty optimized that pretty much any computer can run the base game. It's when you start adding mods and try to push the graphics up, that's when you run into problems. And you need to up your Farm Sim game a little bit. You're more than welcome to. Great Farmer, you can join our Discord. Someone put an exclamation mark D down in chat. We have a public Discord. You guys are more than welcome to join. Anyone is welcome to join. I think we have 800 members now that are part of the Discord. So if anyone's looking to be come out and hang out in Discord, it's very busy in there. Say hi. I'm on there somewhat regularly. Not all the time, but I'm there regularly enough. If you have any questions, you can always ask me directly there too. Jeez. Spin this thing around. Go, 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 go. Drop her back down. Oh, I missed just a touch. I just missed a touch. We should have had all that. I missed a little bit of it. Well, that was an easy one. I don't know what to do with the soybeans now. Is it same as straw? Does anybody know if it's straw? Diesel designs, yeah, buddy. I don't know. Who are you calling Sweetie? Thanks for the Twitch follow. I don't see who it is. I can't tell on my screen, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Down the hill below. Let's go on the right side. Sorry. What is this guy doing? New boot. Holy, guys. New boot goofing. I have not seen you in forever, man. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my butt friend. We need to get you into some games. I hope you're going to be playing some more. I know you just had a baby, so congratulations, new boot. I hope you're having a fantastic day, buddy. I hope all is well with the fam. Good to see you, my friend.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Okay.
New boot goofing in the chat.
Let's
So
get
good to
this
see you.
down.
So good to see you. Let's play some time out for new boot. You guys ready? We're doing it right away. We're not messing around. You guys ready? Let's do it. It's time out. Diesel, easy. You gotta bring something. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who are we gonna get this time? Who's gonna get it? Is the question. Oh my, Frosty.
Frosty again.
Oh man, in all seriousness, no, new mood. Thank you, buddy. And it's good to see you, man. I hope you're having a good night. It's been a long time, my friend. Where are we here? Oh. Let's go. Frosty's gone. Frosty had to go bye-bye for a bit. You know what? To be honest, those Frosty supplies the crayons for the corner guys, so
Jeez, that didn't use much.
without Frosty Rose, you guys wouldn't have any crayons to sit around and play with while you're in timeout, so she has to go in there every once in a while.
Oh.
I tried to get timed up, but never can. Oh, man. It's funny that people try to get timed out. That makes me laugh more than anything. I never thought when we implemented this little rule that this would actually be something that you guys would try to get timed out for. You guys kill me. Let's try to get timed out. Hey, how much can we play some time out? I want to get timed out. Oh, man. Let's go. Go. Down the hill we go. Alright, folks. We're getting there. We're gonna go check on our side and see how bad it is. Let me get snacks.
We are full to the brim.
Come to your wedding tomorrow with me. Diesel, where was he from again? Remember, I thought you were gone. You're back again? Good to see you, though. Thanks for stopping back again. Good to see you, bud. Race loads. Brianna, has she been driving? I haven't checked lately. How many race loads are you up to now, Brianna? You must get moved to you. She was killing it for a while there. That's when you want multiplayer only. It's more difficult to get race loads that limits you to 81 miles an hour. I mean, how? Congratulations on that, I guess. I don't know. Do we have a medal for that? For messing up the most? Because I was winning it for the longest time. My problem is with American Truck Sim is when I start switching, because I usually only play it when I'm streaming, and trying to keep track of chat, I find it's really tough to focus on driving. So I need someone's headlights or taillights in front of me, and then I also need to have, let's just turn on. Huh. I did not turn the beacon on, it did it automatically. I just had a mod turned on for that, that's new. Anyways, yeah, so I always have to follow someone, otherwise I totally screw up. It's a mess for me otherwise. Thanks for the sub there, Greg. Appreciate that. Welcome. You're coming north of Fort Mac? Oh, dude. I've been up in that neck of the woods a few times. I did not know you were an Alberta gentleman. Alberta boy. Alberta son. We call each other south now. Alberta Tony and now. I did not know you were in Alberta, man. That's awesome. North of Fort Mac. I've been up to the CNRL plant a few times up there. Come on, let's go. Now it's been a good 10 years since the last time I was up there, but anyways. Yeah, it must be because it's turned. Yeah, it must be a mod that auto engages that. I don't think the mod would do that automatically. You never know. We could have a mod that does turn this stuff on automatically. I doubt it. I haven't.
The grass is starting to regrow.
But, potentially. Come on, man. Get up there. Come on. Get on up there. It's almost most likely tomorrow, unless I don't get time to edit it.
Let's get
We try
this
to put out videos,
here.
especially on the weekend. I want to put videos. We'll put videos out on the weekend for sure. We try to put videos out at least 4 to 5 times a week. And then of course, the farm sim show is usually 3 to 5 times a week, depending on how busy I've got with my main jobs. So hopefully you guys can make it up to the farm sim show. You guys can come out in the mornings. It's a quick, 20-minute usually, 20-minute live stream. We just look at the new mods, all the new news about the farm sim in the last day. It's funny. There's not another series out there that has news that comes out so often, which is kind of cool for farm sim. So it worked out pretty well to be able to do like a short live stream first thing in the morning, instead of chat about what's new that's out. And yeah, it's kind of cool. Have a good time doing it. Or Jim is more back. Okay. I have not gone, like I said, CNRL is
Right.
Yeah, the airport there. That's like the farthest I've gone north of that. I've driven up and fly back down. Alright, let's climb the hill here. I want to hold this thing. I got that field that need to be harvested. Let's see here. Is that it? Oh my god. Save. Oh man, he's not doing so well. What's this green dot in the lake over here? I don't know what that's about.
Let's get this here.
I think our tractor is stuck, and look at this mess. God, what a disaster. Man, what did I break? Let's see here, that's done. So that's all I got for to kick it. Okay, we'll overtake care of that in a second.
70,000 liters there of TMR.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that for a second. Oh man. Put this right here for now. Let's go and load this. I don't even know what I do. I forgot which grain bins or which silo I put in this thing. So right here, we'll open this up.
No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this.
That'll work perfect. And we'll run as fast as we can. Grab our bin. Oh, Chizo. You know what? I guess the apple's a fall for the tree with that one. All those soybeans into that harvester as well. That must have an upgraded harvester. That must have an upgraded bin as well. That seems like a lot to me. I could be wrong, but that seems like a ton. We have 32,000 we can fit in here. How much do we fit in? Let's go. Nitro. Oh, buddy. I bet. I have no comment on that though, Nitro. What do I say to that? What's it? Is this one? It wasn't in bushels over here, was it? Alright, we'll see if we can fill this thing up. It's gonna take some time though. It's gonna take some time. Hey, Frosty's back, guys.
Crap
The
stick.
harvester unloads slow, but everything else it does is like super quick. That Big G, I don't know how did you, has Big G been playing a lot of games? I didn't even notice, but
Okay.
I don't know how you in the leaderboard right now that high up, man. Killing it out there. Yeah, we don't need to go into politics too crazy in here. It's all good. I appreciate it. I understand what you're saying, but we don't need to go into it. It's all good. All right. Good luck out there, my friend. No comment.
There we go.
3K what? What? Yeah, exactly, Big G. How? Killing it, man. Hey, we're empty. That's all I got.
Right.
Really?
There we go.
That it? I thought it'd be more. Alright.
So we're going to do we'll do field 18 next.
No, what are they? They're just, you get points for being in stream here, man. That's all it is. So if you hang out and stream, you play the stream games, you make what you make K-Box. That's all it is. It's real quite simple, but you're in here. And I guess everyone else is probably losing K-Box by playing games. Even staying quiet and not losing it. That's awesome. You're leading it. You're leading the race, my friend. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have problems. Oh no.
Right, let's go down to field 18 next.
We're good, don't worry about it. It's fine. off at all. You guys didn't see anything. I put my bin for now. Let's put it. Go for a quick drive. We'll stick this thing in the lake. We'll see how we're making out. Alright, go, go, go. Knock over. Now. Oh.
That mod does not have any dynamic hoses. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, it doesn't have any dynamic hoses. Hopefully when there's a kind of a higher quality or more modernized version of this mod, then it'll have dynamic hoses. Okay, that's not good. Oh, quick! Oh, holy buckets! I got whacked by a train. Holy Toledo!
Thanks, Dirk. I appreciate that, folks. You remember to hit that like button. It does help out.
I almost got whacked by a train there. Ooh.
It's winning this one. I just gotta get insurance money out of it, that's all. We gotta make them disappear. If they don't work the way we expect them to, they end up in the lake. Go. Go, go, go. He hate me. You guys watching the XFL? All I can think of is he hate me. That's all I can think of if you guys know what I'm talking about. I missed it. Ah, go, here we go. No! Missed the corner. We're good. Alright, where is our tracker at? Hey, wait a minute. How? We got weeds in here already? Come on, man. How did we get weeds already? We just... this. My time on. It's on one time. Come on. We're gonna eat weeds. Thanks. Thanks, worker. Appreciate that. Must be the lake
He's working away there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. How the... Come on, man. Alright, if I'm gonna do this, let's go. Drop it down. Come on. Go.
Oh,
Alright, so that's the way I'll switch it up on the way back. We'll switch up to something else. I need more than a sprayer. I need that weeder that's coming out. That massive weeder that is coming out with, oh man, with that DLC package. That's what I'm gonna need.
Right.
So, funny story time, actually. I got funny story time with the punch, actually. Let's do this. Let's let a worker on this. We'll go over here. Do this one instead. So, if you guys have been to the Farm Sim Show at all, I complain on Twitter about this, but I've been getting demonetized on the Farm Sim Show.
Really?
Every time. It's been like, well, 3 or 4 times now it was demonetized. As soon as I send it in a request to get it fixed, it automatically gets fixed like within half an hour. I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? What the heck is going on with this? And it turns out that it's the closed captioning for the Farm Sim Show. Because when I first jumped into the series, I'm like, hey, welcome to the Farm Sim Show, yada, 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 yada. When I say the Farm Sim Show, closed captioning is catching that I'm saying Farm SEX Show, which isn't at all what the show is about, and I'm getting demonetized for that. So, note to self, make sure you pronounce the word sim correctly, otherwise you get demonetized on YouTube.
The Farm Sex Show.
Let's turn this thing around.
That's some clutch.
Let's go. Yeah, and away we go again. Did you notice that too, Nitro? Oh man, I was kind of surprised that it came up with that. I was like, it's not what I'm saying. I mean, it's right in the title, but I guess they got to do their protection right. I mean, I get it, but still. I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that show or not. I really don't think that's a good show to be interested in. Well, they didn't fix it. I've just got to be careful. Like they as soon as I put in a manual review, they say it'll take like a couple weeks or whatever for it. Or it says it'll take up to 7 days. I'm like, well, that sucks. If it takes 7 days to review it, that's not good. But usually within like 15 minutes, it's fixed, which is fantastic. But still,
Oh no!
Like,
See that?
I don't want to do that.
Holy
I
buckets! You
don't know if
nearly
I
got whacked
want
again.
to like look at what I'm saying a
Oh
little
my
bit more
days!
carefully. Make sure I'm really pronouncing the word sim.
Lord have mercy.
Maybe it's what I need to make sure. Maybe it just kind of rolls off that that's what it's coming off. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been a little bit more careful lately about what I'm saying. But I do find it kind of funny that that's what flagged it. Like, what is all the automation in the world, and that's what we're getting to right now. YouTube bad lips. No kidding. Let's change this up. Let's put in. What can we put in next?
Right, there's our headlands.
Sugar beets? Cotton. Oh, there we go. We'll put cotton down next.
There we go. Yeah, so there we go. So we've got corn, 4 fields of corn, and we're gonna do 4 over here.
Diesel, relax, man. It's all good. Relax. The bad lip reading videos, yeah, Hallam, the ones that are on. Oh man, was it like yeah?
Huh?
Good. I have to change how I make maps. It's gonna be that type of show. Yeah, be careful when you walk into the bar. Is that a couch in the corner? What's the couch for? Yeah, no questions. I know, but that's what came up. I don't know, Frosty. I got nothing. I don't know. It is what it is.
Right.
Yeah, that's more of a Twitter thing, I think. There's some ideas for your next map thing, bro. Just saying. Alright, spin this thing around again. Nice, come on. I say that, we got a follower for Twitch. That's a little disturbing. Thanks for the follow. Oh, the money. No kidding. I do not have Instagram. No, I don't use Instagram. Everything else, pretty much, but I tried Instagram for a while, and I just wasn't updating it, so I've turned it off. I know, we're planting cotton. We're messing. This field is going to be a gong show. So we're going to have cotton, we've got soybeans, we've got wet corn. We're going to change it up again here in a second, too. Oh, Newell, does Kid have an Instagram? I didn't know that. You can post that. No, I don't use Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Or, what's the other one? TikTok? I don't use either of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense, Newell. Oh, is it you, Big Daddy? Thanks for the follow, Big Daddy. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with that diesel design. that got auto-hit, by the way. Man. Diesel, you've got away with YouTube, my friend. YouTube does not like some of the stuff you write down. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're planting the wrong items on purpose. And thanks for the follow. I can't see who it is. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Let's see, what else can we do here? Student grass. I haven't put student grass yet. There we go. We're going to mess this field completely up. And we'll see what happens when it grows in. But I've never done that before. Bomber's done that a couple of times with me.
Oh, let's get that one there.
Thanks again for the follow, whoever that was as well. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Go. Drop. No. No. All over the map here. Come on. Get her straightened out.
What resolution is this guy? Okay, that's fine. Oh, 40 buckets. Not much what I'm doing.
I might have to harvest. I might not. Let's be perfectly honest. I might just sell this field. We'll see. We'll try. We'll see how we. I'm not sure how it's going to work to harvest. It's going to be a fight. Well, we tried with the smaller one, and it didn't have a 3-point hitch. We broke that. Remember? Oh yeah, that's right. Whammer's going to harvest this. That's right. Oh, you don't mind, right, Whammer? You're in on that. We'll get Whammer in here, and he can go through it all. It's funny, the weeds, like, we weren't even gone that long, and all of a sudden the field just populated with weeds. It was, like, the worst timing ever.
I really should windroll this.
Harvest again.
It could take way too long.
Bring it on. I'll have to give you all the mods. I'll send you the mods. I agree, Big G. I agree, I saw it before it got deleted by you too. I saw it. Uh-oh, come on.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to windroll this. This is taking too long.
Oh, yeah, sugar beets. There's some sugar beets, right on. Those will be, we can at least destroy those. I didn't drop the head again. So the one thing I'm struggling with this, at least, well, maybe that's a good thing actually, is when you switch the crop type, you have to select the back implement. With the front, I'm missing a whole bunch here. Straight. So to change whether you drop the head or not,
So
you
it
have
must
to
be
select
full.
the front implement. So that's a little bit of a change.
Okay.
Looks like it's straight now. There we go. Rowan wants to know where the RX went. Should we go check on the RX, guys? I don't know. Should we go and see where the RX is? We should. I don't know. Should we go take a look and see where it is? It's fine. It's sleeping. Shh.
Let's get rid of that. Let's take a look at the right ones here.
Sorry, it was the RT. That's right.
So the
RT is
yeah, they're fine.
Let's having a nap. Alright, let's see there, Geeky Brad. Have a good night. If you look closely, you might be able to see a beacon. Look really closely out there, maybe.
Let's grab this here.
There we go. Open it back and around. And nice. That's so I turned on make crops. I didn't think it would actually do it. This implement, that's hilarious.
Oh, holy
You can't
buckets.
make crops or make fields with this implement, which is not good when you have the AI on.
Toledo.
Oh man. Do not turn a worker on and then have make crops on. You're gonna have a line going right in the middle of your field. Alright, man. Thanks for the invite here, inviting their diesel. Appreciate it. Yeah, do not turn a worker on and then have make crops on, because otherwise you can end up with, seriously. I have global companies, oh my god, global companies, so I can actually go into any field right now and do whatever I want. I could end up going right through the middle, all the way to my farm. Hey, that would be bad news. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. That's hilarious. I don't know, I like the thing. It's so small for this field, though. I don't know, what do you guys think of this? Something you're gonna use? So, I'm undecided. I like it's okay for a smaller plant, I suppose. Back to more stuff here. Where is it? So rather than using, say that. Where's the other one? Let's think about. Compare it to. Like the 12 SC is typically what I'll use. I use this one here, the 12 37.5 every once in a while. But the 12 SC I tend to use more often. That's just a bit bigger, right? I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. I like the fact that it's intricate, you can change everything up. Thanks for the sub there, is it Cryptic? Thanks for the sub there. I don't know if I'm $1,000, or you're gonna pay $100 for the Serco and the 12SC. I don't know. Thank you for the sub, Daniel. Appreciate it, my friend. It's a tough sell. I gotta quit unloading everything that's in here. That's getting really annoying. I'm trying to switch everything up. I don't know, man. Once in a while, I'm sure I think it's a better starting one, maybe. But as soon as you get some bigger fields, you definitely need to upgrade to a bigger planter. Like, this field is way too big for this at mine. For me. Oh, you know what? It's not bad in real life. Not big of a deal. Why do I got some bushes going on here on my thing? There we go. Something to pull these back on them. It's like you're on Seneca all over again. Yeah, I'm getting creative.
Huh. What kilometer unload? That's interesting.
It's not timeout time, right? We're all caught up. Our timeouts are good. We're fine right now. We're not worried about timeout for a minute. Let's get us all loaded up. Alright there, PM Tractor. Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Grab this last one here.
Oh.
Okay. It's done. It's loaded. And you look right. Everyone's going right. That's good. Don't want sugar beets though. We don't want sugar beets. We already got enough sugar beets. Let's try this. Switch it down. Oh, we got Milo. We haven't done Milo yet. Milo or Milo? Gotta be Milo, right?
Milo.
See, they did it again. Guys, this is ridiculous. So, switch crops if you have the wrong implement stuck in, of course, then you unload. But, that's annoying. Control scheme is not good. The base control scheme sucks. We will. Buddy, they're hilarious. Alright, let's load this up. And while it's loading, we're playing timeout. You guys know that, right? What's Milo? Milo. Alright, let's go, guys. You ready? We got timeout. There you go, Brain. Ask what you shall receive, apparently. You guys ready? It's timeout time. Go bring this. Let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1. Maybe now? Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's it gonna be? Oh, Diesel. You only put one in, Diesel. Thanks, Newell. Appreciate it, bud. Yo, let's get out of here. Get back into it. Alright. Is that loaded up yet? No. Still waiting. We're still waiting for it to load.
Right.
Sorry, Brain. No crayons for you, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do the last section manually, I suppose.
Gotta get closer. Awesome. Up right up on the bench here. Here.
I might actually turn this off.
Alright. Last one. And then we can finally go. Yeah, I don't really like the controls. You need to change the controls to change the which implement you're controlling. It's a big handful, but then when you go to do it, you select the wrong thing, you unload the whole thing. Like, thank you for the sub there, Gavin. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely doing overkill tonight. Oh man. Oh well. It's okay. It's okay. We'll see. We'll see what I don't know. What would you rather? For a John Deere piece of equipment, what should I use for this? Maybe like a 7R would
That's
be more
fine.
than enough. Even the 6M and the 6R would probably be okay to pull this with. I don't know. I like overkill.
What's he
though.
doing
Overkill's
here?
more fun, let's be perfectly honest.
It's fine.
Halibut came on needs to get dirt. We'll see what happens. We can try. We can definitely try. Wow, that's so loud. Oh, that's right, Whammer. Whammer wants to reset. That's right, guys. So just a heads up. Take note of the K-Bucks got right now. I'm going to post a screenshot of the top probably 25-ish or so in the Discord after the stream here, and then we'll reset K-Bucks after this stream. Non-rested bucks. What are non-rested bucks?
Okay.
I don't know what that is, Halvin. Thanks, Benjamin. It's overkill tonight. We definitely did not need to use the 9RX, but we decided to. We were trying to use a small pace, and it wasn't working. It was too slow. So we bounced it up one level. We went up maybe a little bit. Oh, I'm missing. Watch, come on. Pay attention. Constantly to pay attention, Clutch. Come on now. I'm saying I use my kids on a daily basis. Is Hayden still in here? Or he's going flying right now. No, that guy likes to fly like 16-hour flights over closer. There we go. Just posted some pictures in the Discord there. You guys ever play Flight Sim at all? I find that series pretty intriguing. I don't know where it went. What night? I don't know what you're talking about, Clay. Never. I don't know what you're talking about, man. We never had that on the farm. Never. I'm surprised you can create fields with this. I wonder if they're going to keep that as an option. Like being able to create fields.
Can we
with
get this
a
field done with what we have left? I don't think so.
Bad idea. For me, at least, I'm going to break stuff constantly. Like having this, let's see, is it going to do it right now? No. I don't want to hit any buttons right now. Let's see,
27 liters left. 24.
Load. Activate stubble. What's that? Control S.
13, 12.
What's that do? Anything? I can see. Nothing here. Stubble cultivator. I haven't heard that called before. That I'm stuck. Oh, stuck! I'm totally stuck now. Come on, baby. Just wiggle. Come on, just wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. There we go. Alright, we're good. Oh, man. So I have an option there I hadn't noticed before. Allow create fields, of course. But there's a deactivate stubble cultivator, and I just turn it on. It's the first time it's been put on. I don't see what the difference would be there. Instead of the 9RX, let's go. Put in the ditch too hard, Clutch. Come on. Is it straightened out?
Well,
I think it's the front piece. We'll zoom in here. I'll take a quick look at it and see if there's anything noticeable. So that is, what is the cultivator? It's Control S. Okay. So I think it's this.
save the game again.
S. I don't notice any difference there at all.
I'm gonna have to go to the bottom here.
Set the cruise control on. Straight. There we go. I get somewhat straight. So I've activated and deactivated this stubble cultivator. I don't see any difference. You guys see this at all? I don't see anything changing at all right now anywhere. I'm just turning it on, turning it off. Stubble cultivator. It looks the same to me. I have no idea, guys. Kind of strange. I don't know what it does. Huh. Anyways, we'll take a look.
I'm gonna have to go and get this section here.
No difference at all. Thanks, Neil. It was not planned for tonight. We had no intentions of going with the 9RX, but we needed a big tractor all of a sudden, and we felt like going with a big John Deere. So we did it. Sent it to the pond. It wants to be with its friend. I saw someone from Australia that just popped in. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Sorry I missed your chat there. I think you're going to be in luck, my friend. Soon enough, Neil. Soon enough. Unfortunately, it's DLC, which is kind of unfortunate, right? I do find that a little bit funny. I'm not gonna lie. That yeah, they put that package together, and then to sell it, basically they put the 9RX in it. That's, I mean, it's smart marketing. Let's be perfectly honest there. How else could you possibly sell it all out, right? Go, go, go.
Okay.
sideways there. It's alright. What a mess these weeds made over this field, though. That's disgusting, guys. Yeah, I'll definitely be buying the new DLC. I'm pretty actually excited about the equipment that comes with it. I think the planters look cool. The cedars, planters, they look amazing. They're looking fantastic. I can't wait to have them. I would definitely pick it up, even if it didn't come 9RX. 9RX is just an added benefit. I'd consider that the added benefit for PC players, of course. But for console players, I mean, that's you probably pay. I think most console players pay just to have a DLC with the 9RX right now. Why the money that's been held up so long? Oh man. Alright, spin this thing around again. Come on, go, 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 go. There we go, looking good. Nice, go, go, let's go. Knock in. March 10th is the DLC release date. I am excited for it. Looks like it'll be a good time, guys. New DLC, it's always good. Yep. We were looking at the fact sheets today. There's a video today out that we did on live stream on the fact sheets. I think there's 4 3 pieces of the equipment. If you guys missed that or didn't see that earlier today, go back and check that out. DJ Gohan also has a video out on, there was a short video they made on some of the equipment. It's pretty short, but if you want to see how they, what is it? It's the smaller of the planters work. Take a look at that. Also the weeder in there. The weeder looks good too, for those of us who can actually do weeds. Don't do weeds very often. Can't stand weeds. Weeds drive me crazy. But yeah, I think it's 7, right? 7 pieces of equipment and the 9RX. 7. I could be wrong on that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, no, Bill. What's going on?
Right.
What? Let's see. I can't tell where the headline is anymore. All the stupid weeds in my field. The weeds are just messing it up. I hate weeds. It's funny, a lot of the time, guys, to be perfectly honest, turn the weeds off when we're making videos. Just so you know, it does happen. I must have forgot to do it today. I always thought you had better view from the top of the 9RX, but I could see the front track. I can't see nothing down there. It's all blocked off. Huh. The sightlines would be a lot better in that thing. All he cares about is the 9RX. That's the 9RX and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what else is in there. I don't care. I just want the 9RX. Yeah, I know T40. I agree, my friend. Doesn't care about the other stuff. Come on. It's actually really good. I like the planters and the grain or I don't know, grain carts, I guess, or the seed hawks. They look awesome. They look really good. Especially for big fields. You get some big fields for them, but still, if you're into big field farming at all, yeah, it looks good. It's funny, this actually feels pretty authentic to this field size, but this feels like it takes forever for me. They usually go bigger than this on a field this big. What a neat edits. Drop her down, go. Nice, good, good, good. You cannot get the DLC yet. DLC comes out on the 10th. The air carts are great. I like the power. They look fantastic. Can't wait. Yeah, I like the Big Bud. I haven't done anything with the Big Bud since, like, last year. Oh, man. Yeah, we could do that. We could have done it. Good. That's a good idea. I like that, Joel. We'll get a big John Deere planter out here. How do you get it? You get it. Are you on PC or console? On console, you get it right off your respective console. For PC, you can pre-order it on their website, or you can get it from Steam. You can get it from whatever the other one is called. Kevin Games, something. Thanks for the sub there. Appreciate it. That's Spec Knight. Spec Knight Snyder, is that right? Thanks for the sub, man. You want the DV120? Okay, I'll set it off. Finish this off with the DV120. Quickly. Let's drop this here. Pull this thing up. So that there is the horse, guys. We should be getting this on Tuesday, like I said. pretty cool. I think it's neat. Turn this all off. Drop this in. It's an interesting piece of kit for sure. Nothing quite like what we have. So I just kind of laughed at it popped into the store, and then all of a sudden disappeared. It was funny because this actually came out. So every morning I come into the game, into the hub, and I'll check out to see what's new, basically, so I can do a video or a live stream on it. And there was nothing. This wasn't here. There was, I think, 7 mods that came out, and then all of a sudden started working on putting stuff together, and then this thing came out all of a sudden last minute. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Restarted the game, downloaded it, jumped back in. I go back to go check out the page again, and it's gone. I'm like, well, what's that all about? Why is this gone? Yeah, sure enough, there's a post about them not being ready to release this. I think we found out why tonight at least, but hopefully Tuesday it's out. Fingers crossed. So if you guys do see this, I wouldn't download it yet. It's got some issues still, and I don't know if anyone's posting it. There was a big post about not posting it on any of the other sites that are available out there just until they get it done. Because otherwise we're going to have 2 versions out, and that's going to be a pain in the butt. Let me see here. So 9 are...
Right, okay, let's just...
planter, right? It's my planters. Put out of the end. The 120, there we go.
Let's waste a little bit of fertilizer here.
Flags on it. Canadian flags on it. And the tracks. There we go. Boom. $400,000. There we go, kids. Yeah, this is a little bit bigger. Just a twitch bigger than what we have.
Right.
Now, I don't. If you guys are using this, I don't recommend putting the flags on. They absolutely kill your frame rates. Let's see here. On mine, that's not bad.
So,
Yeah, it's not.
looking good. One more field to do then after that.
Flags on anything if you're worried about frame rates. It's not beneficial for you. Oh, there we go. Hey, stranger, don't make me kick you out of here. Come on, let's hook this on up. And let's give her a little bit of seedy seed. A little bit of fertilizer. And now, let's finish this off. I'll put some sunflowers in. Why not? Where's sunflower? There we go. Let's go. Big Texan is better. Well, I am out of Alberta, which is kind of like the Texas of the North. Let's be perfectly honest, Black. If you're not aware, that's the Alberta kind of mantra, essentially. Yeah, this is a twitch bigger, guys. Look at that. Nice. I haven't used this in a while, but man, that is one wide swath. Come on, Bill, you must have heard that one, haven't you? We are Alberta. I'll admit, I know you've heard that before, my friend. I know you've definitely heard that before. There we go. Now we can make some headway.
What the?
That's more appropriate. Yeah, stranger, I agree, buddy. That's definitely more appropriate. It's a fantastic. I do like using this, but I feel like if I were to use this in every series I did. Oh, man. Where's your 10-gallon hat? I do have a cowboy hat, duel. It's not a 10-gallon, mind you. It's actually in my trailer. It's my camping hat. It's for when I'm sitting around the fire. I need my inner redneck to come out. How did I get this tractor? It's a custom modding tractor. This one here, 9RX this is the custom modding version. I think I've got 2 of them that are different versions of it, but this is the custom. I think this is the custom modding at least. Maybe this one's not. They have the icon on the side right here. There's 2 of them that are available. I think if you check out, if you're on PC, you can check out custom modding on.
What does that field look like? That's fine.
Farming. You can check out my mod list for Southern Farming on the website, punchsimulations.com. You can find the link for it. I'm sure I've got a link there. Oh, Newell. I don't have a sombrero. I want to get Min to get a sombrero out. Min's got a sombrero for sure, man. Alright.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, that's so good. Love it. Key hook, don't start. Oh, key hook. truck. Stick around. Yeah, this is a little more efficient, isn't it? I would agree. Alright, back on through. Whee! Skis. I like it. That's way better. That is the Quebec way of doing things, Nitro. I agree. I'm not much for mayo on everything of mine. I'm missing a whole bunch here, but that's okay. I am not using a wheel. I'm using an Xbox controller right now. I do have a wheel, but bounce it around a little bit tonight. I'm not using it. I'm using my controller.
Okay.
Neil, it's Canadian. Come on. You're getting some awesome Canadian tools. It's actually going to be better than this. I guarantee you're going to like it. I don't guarantee that. I think you're going to like it. It's good. The wheels were crashing in trucks, though. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, lift this on up. One last pass. It's kind of straight this time. That looks better. But still. Probably could have got it all if I was really pushed over yet. I could have. It's all good. I am on Upper Mississippi River Valley. Wow. That's a big kid. Nope, it is Canadian. Orgo is a Canadian company that are built in Saskatchewan.
Right.
Saskatchewan. Hey, keep this up, Riley. Yeah, they're a Canadian company.
Let's put the headland down at the bottom.
World's largest jar of mayo.
Yeah, it definitely needs a headland down here.
Not a mayo fan. A little bit of butter. On a buttered vessel. That's what you call a bun, right? It's just a buttered vessel.
So you can see what I've done there.
That's a lot quicker.
It's going to be huge yields out of this.
A lot quicker.
I might do 55 as well. I'll have to see.
We messed up a whole bunch. Let's take a look at the pretty design we made. Look at this field. I love it. That's where we got the DV120 out. Oh, that's awesome. So good. It looks good to me. Oh, man. Alright, let's go grab one of the truck. We'll drive this back to the farm. We're going to sell it off there. We're not going to
So
keep
with a
we'll
large cedar like this, or planter I should say,
We'll see what we have.
36 meter wide, it is kind of essential to put it's essential to put headlands. Otherwise your workers are going to have problems.
Yeah, the 80s stuff is coming up soon, don't worry. I know the guys were actually on there recording tonight, so missed out on that unfortunately, but it happens. How you doing, Alan? Good to see ya. Not epic. What are you talking about, Frosty? What did I miss? Did you lose something? Where's Bammer on that though? He's not even on the top 10. Why is that right? You guys have been beating down Whammer.
How much have I borrowed actually?
And you can sell it.
Oh my days, look at the amount of money that I borrowed. That's not good. 253,000 borrowed.
I want to grab one of the rigs. The truck's going for a spin downtown. Are you last? Have you lost like a K-Bucks, whatever? Is that why you want me to reset everybody? I can tell you right now, I'm getting all of 24 right now because of all the flags that are flowing. And the fact that I have 90 gigs of mod loaded into the same. Alright, I got a spot for this here. Let's just put this here. There we go. That looks like it's a perfect spot, right? I think that's customary for this map.
There we go.
Alright,
okay.
Go for a cruise.
So that's done.
Does it? Well, nailed it. Parking. Perfect.
We'll just let the two boys here do their thing.
It's perfect. perfect spot. It still runs.
Yeah,
Hear it.
they'll just work
Alright,
away.
let's go.
There shouldn't be any problems now with these two guys. They've got headlands, they've got plenty of space to move
Closer
around.
to
There should be
Flame
no
Wars in,
issues.
RB Tiny. Check out the mod list for Southern Farming. I got a link for it there. We'll go to the next one. Go for a cruise. Oh, we're going the wrong way. It's the wrong field. Now, we'll go down this way.
Yeah, there should be no problems now.
This way here. How you doing, Steve? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Good to see ya. Oh, man. I'm going to switch over to the wheel. What's going on here?
Holy buckets. The clutch to crash, he did.
Put my controller down. I guess we need another service truck, guys. Just a quick push over. There we go. We're good. We're good. It's still good. It's on wheels. We're good. Our wheel is a 100. I was totally not watching where I was going there. Alright, down the hill. Wow. That is all my streams do. It always have full-on realism all the time. That's all there is to it. Oh! Let's go. That's realism. Oh, where am I going? I'm going down the hill. I thought this went down. Am I? Oh, this is at the top. I went the wrong way. You know what? I get lost on this map somehow every single time. It has realism engaged. I agree. Alright. So I would just jump down the hill, but yeah, it's like a forest down there. Let's try this one here. Go left here. We should be able to go. Alright, good to go. Oh man, Joe Mama. Where's Joe Mama? Perpetually, not permanently. Oh. Don't drive on the shoulders on this map. I'm stuck again. Come on, man. Look at this truck. It's here. There we go. Let's go. Best driver in Farm Sim. Yeah, don't drive on the shoulders here, guys. Do not drive on the shoulders. It's not good. At 60 miles an hour, you tend to lose. How fast can we go down this hill? Alright, here we go, here we go. Hold on tight. Oh! Nice. Oh, jump, 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 jump it. Yes! No! Oh! Go the right way. There we go, we're good. It's all good. We're good, we're good, we're good. You can't drift this one, really. I've got a car we can drift, but this one doesn't drift very well. We didn't roll, we're good. It's fine. Hard right. Yeah, hard right. Hard right. Right. I do have one car that does drift. It's okay. Take a look. You can probably pull it up quickly if you guys want before we end this off here. Look at the fuel station. Take a quick look at it. Let's see here. Oh, I like the ads. There we go. That's awesome. I didn't notice that before. Let's see what we have that we can drift. Where is it? Take care, let me think. Well, we got the race sprint cars. What else do I have that would drift? No. Cars. Thing. Drift. I'm going through town here. Only I can think of. Those drift. That will drift. I don't know, it's so loud, guys. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Will be this car here, drift. Where is it? This thing here. This this is, it only turns right.
A car that only turns right?
Man. I don't think I have the right engine option on this one. No anymore. No, let it turn. I don't work it once when we were doing it. Like, not good. You have to let off the gas at the right time, and then it'll drift for you. Yeah, it's not gonna work, guys. You almost need to have it set up on the track so it works properly. I don't know if there's did I miss an engine option maybe? Feels like it's slow to me. This feels really quite slow. Check what again. I think I might have got the wrong engine option with that. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, there we go. I put the stock in. Send it. That's what you want right there. You want the send it version. Let's try this again. Oh, we don't want that. Thanks for the sub, Travis. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. This is the send it version. Oh boy! Let's see. Whoa! Okay, see that worked just fine. Let's go over the bridge. Let's see if we can get a little speed going here. Oh! Well, that was fun. And on that note, I'm gonna call it there, guys.
Oh, it's gonna end. He's ending the stream. Oh, okay.
We're gonna put that in the
Yeah, Clutch is ending his stream. I suppose we'll go back to my one, so. Since Clutch is ending his stream, I suppose we'll go back to my one, so. Since Clutch is ending his stream, I suppose we'll go back to my one, so. Alright, right, so we're back on my channel again. There we go. Clutch has now ended his stream, so we are back here. I don't have a huge amount of work to do myself. Once I get the fields planted, I'm probably going to call it an end to my own stream. Because, you know, I've done a fair amount tonight already. We will pick up the last of this hay and put it in our silo. So, yeah. It does seem that there was a good reason for why that Porsche 6D, whatever the hell it called, 6DC was pulled today. There are some issues and bugs that need to be addressed. So that was the reason it wasn't available or pulled today, or Friday I should say. We don't have a huge amount left now. Thank God. This is almost done. there we go. So there should be one more load. One more load, I'd say, to collect, and then we'll be finished with the hay. Probably will have to cut more hay though. Yeah, this should be the last of it now. Just grab this. Okay. Could be a little bit more than a full trailer load here. It's hard to say. Could be more than that. Right, there you go. Right. Let's see if we get the... I don't think I'll be able to get all of this into a single trailer load though. It's going to take more than that. Yeah, this is going to take more than a trailer load to get all of this up. Right, let's just get a little bit more in here. Right. There we go. Okay. So how are we looking? Oh, he's almost finished. Oh, let's take a look at that. Yeah, that looks good. Happy enough with that. Let me speed up the process a little bit though. So we can get this done a little bit quicker. There we go. So just a small bit at the top here, and that should be it. And that is it. We are finished. Yay! Finally. Holy buckets, that took a while. Really should have windrowed that grass. It would have taken substantially less time. But it is what it is. And everything is done. Yeah. Everything is finally done. There you go, my friends. We are finished for the night. Yes, we are. We are finished. Go. Garage. Leased items. These off the field here. And that is it. We are done for tonight, my friends. That is it. Yep. Yep, that's where we're going to call it a night. Hey, Injection Z, how are you? How are, sir? How are things? Yeah, I'm literally just about to finish up here for the night. Did a lot of work. Did 4 fields here in corn. We did these very, very large fields here in sunflowers. And yeah, we are good to go. We planted peanuts here. So we have 3 crops in that field. We have completed our task on the poplar field. So yeah, that is where we are going to leave for tonight. Fairly successful session, I must say. We are going to save the game. We are going to quit the game. And my friends, we are going to say thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. God willing, we shall see you again. But for right now, take care. Bye bye.